streaming. All right. Well, it says it's live, so we'll just trust that it is. So I wonder what I should actually do.
Diplomacy.
You son of a bitch!
I forgot. I forgot it was a no-no.
Then I'm gonna do it then if you're doing it.
Nope. No. That way we don't have to sit through that load again. Holy shit, that was a full 30-second load for it to actually go into You clicked diplomacy, didn't you?
I already did before you said no.
Oh. Yeah, well, here we go. See what I mean? That is a wild delay on diplomacy.
I agree.
We're gonna avoid diplomacy. You motherfucker.
What?
Oh, you negotiated trade with me. Oh, hey, because I'm a coastal city. We can actually trade at the beginning, even though we're on the other sides of the map.
Right.
That's nice.
Well, also because I'm connected to all of the Empire's coastal trade stuff, because that river that runs through the Empire.
Yeah.
So.
Are you still in diplomacy?
Yes.
Why? Get out of diplomacy.
Oh, I can't now. You started a battle. You broke it.
Jesus.
I've been in diplomacy the whole time.
No diplomacy.
But it's so cool.
What is cool about diplomacy?
I get trade deals because I'm poor.
I'm poor too, but Jesus. I guess I'll continue siege actually.
There you
Give
go.
myself time to build up. Yeah, that diplomacy lags out the game too much. You're right back in diplomacy.
I've been stuck.
Jesus fucking. Yeah, do you not see the massive amount of lag on the game?
I do see it.
It's not worth it. How much you making per turn?
3,000.
Oh my god, get out of diplomacy. It is. You're clicking quick fucking shit, aren't you?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, it makes it go even slower.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It like diplomacy is so fucked for this. Like since they started doing their updates,
Oh,
in multiplayer, it's just bad. It's because it just constantly will lag the game to an absolute standstill.
All right, I'm out of diplomacy. I was just balancing some negotiation packs to get some money. Because now I'm up to 8,000. How much are you
making per turn?
I'm making.
You're up to 8,000 per turn.
No. I make 8,000. I have 8,000. I'm making 3,200 per turn now.
Yeah, we're making the same amount per turn. You're fine. That's more than enough.
I guess. Anyway, do your fight.
That's turn what? No, I'm gonna siege him out.
Okay, I think I have to do my fight. I don't think I can avoid it.
Yeah, no, you should.
Yeah, it's like I can't even build shit. Even though now I earned, dude. I made I made about 3,400 gold from the diplomacy, just like raw.
That's ridiculous. From what?
From non-aggression packs, and then balancing every deal.
Okay, well now I get to do diplomacy, but it'll be our only diplomacy, because you can't have that much of a fucking advantage on me.
What do you mean? Well, it may mean an advantage on you. We're on the same team.
Yeah, it's still a massive... We're competing for the entire same continent. If you've got half of the top of the continent not fighting you...
No. I was talking about with the Empire.
Oh, you just went back to the actual Empire and had them all fucking...
Yeah,
that's some bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. I sucked the money out of the Empire, dude. No, I haven't talked to anyone in our lands. Fuck that. I'm killing everyone. But no, I went to the Empire and I went to every single minor one. I got Stirland, Tobical, I went through them all and got...
Just went through the whole of the Empire. It was like, hey, pay me to not sail home.
Correct. Well, because I'm on the water, so that little river connects to everything, so it counted as adjacent.
Which is fantastic.
That's why I sucked 3,000 gold out of them, because I made them pay me.
You've got fucking rat ogres, and that looks like the only thing that's a real threat to you.
I've never used this army before, so we'll see how it goes.
Archers are good. You've got a war wagon.
Never used a war wagon before. I'll try that.
Chariot that has guns on it.
Oh, but it's still chariot, so you just charge through and...
No, you run it around the outside so that they can take all their pot shots.
Will it shoot while moving?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll just micro that.
Yeah, it's got 360 shooting and will shoot while moving.
This is gonna be my first Warhammer battle since last time we played. So
Yeah. So
we'll
like
see how this goes.
5 months.
About.
Yeah. Jesus. You should be fine. You got pikes to deal with.
The big stuff? Okay.
They're gonna come to you. No, you're attacking them.
I'm attacking them, but it doesn't mean I can't still
Let's
set up on
see.
this hill, though.
Well, the problem is the closer you are, the less you're gonna do. Oh, that hill. I thought you meant the hill they're on. I was like, I wouldn't suggest being that close to rats.
But if you said this war wagon rolls around, I'll actually put it on the flank then, so I can micro it. And he's an archer
so
general,
mostly
right? So he'll be in the back.
rat. He is a fantastic archer general.
Okay, so
at that.
I'll keep him with the archers, and I'll just have these melee troops just stand like always. So I'll just only micro the wagon, it sounds like.
Yeah, so if you click on him, you can see his archer range.
Oh my god, that's bullshit.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay, yeah, so we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, this should be easy. I'll just micro the wagon, and as soon as they come in the valley.
Well, yeah, when they get close enough, I definitely have Marcus shoot at their general, and then try and make sure you have those halberds directly engage the rat ogres.
Yeah, I can command that. That's easy enough. We'll see what they do.
And then, yeah, you just let the war wagon's got great range, too, in fairness. It's not like the war wagons out here.
Oh, wait, Skaven doesn't have archers, do they? This army.
They have
don't-
slingers.
Oh, I don't see... Do they have slingers in this army?
Yeah, they're in the back.
Okay, then I'll go to the back then. With the wagon.
You got 2 units of Skaven slingers. A unit of clan rats. 2 units of clan rat spears. No shields on any of them, and rat ogres.
And I don't need to target... Like, the wagon will just shoot for me, so I can just...
Yeah,
move
they'll
it.
just shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just move it around then.
General's bailing
Oh,
back.
shit! Oh, I forgot it's rats! Fuck!
Yep.
God damn it! I forgot that was even a thing.
Welcome back to Skaven.
Oh god, fall back! Please kill them.
Good volley. I would get those halberds into those rat ogres before they tear up your fucking regular units.
Okay.
And then go ahead and send those spears up and everything, like countercharge it.
Oh, do you
And then have
countercharge?
your archers, yeah, and then have your archers target their slingers. And then have Marcus target their general.
Oh yeah, I've already have him targeting the general.
He's targeting the slingers.
No, I told him to... God damn it, I must have moved out of range. Okay. Oh shit, another horde of rats coming? Jesus.
Yeah, typically they have 3.
That's frustrating.
Oh, here comes Plague Breath.
Ooh.
Oh, bad cast. Rat ogres are coming back. Rat ogres are a problem.
Where are the... Oh.
If you can pull those halberds over to go deal with the rat ogres. Because they will mulch infantry.
Okay, I'll swap them over.
War wagons are doing a great job.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing well. Marcus is trying to still shoot their general, but...
Yeah, whenever he gets a chance. The general keeps walking in and out of fucking...
Yeah, his range.
range. You've got swordsmen that were chasing down the clan rats up top that aren't doing anything.
Oh, whoops. Not that I'm very worried. I mean, they're so depleted even if they come back. Which I'm sure they will.
Pull back, reform your line, don't let the Skaven drag you into a fucking scatter. Same with those archers. Skaven, see? Because there's the Skaven already returning. And that's the whole thing with the Skaven, is they're trying to trick you to get out of formation. And then they fucking circle around you while you're all out of formation. Suddenly you lose a fight you were winning.
Right.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Cool.
Very well done.
I still got it, kind of.
Yep. You did great.
Yeah. I don't think we lost any whole units, so that's good.
No, and definitely something I've gotten a lot more comfortable with is ironically being way more aggressive than I used to be.
Oh, okay.
Because I used to play very turtle.
I know.
But I realized, especially ironically, the first campaign I finished was the Greenskins campaign. And yeah, holy shit, just push. Constantly be assaulting the enemy with most factions.
Is that what you did for the Empire campaign that you beat?
No, Empire's fun, because Empire gets to be... So when I did, most of my armies were just swordsmen. And those ones you're just rushing. You just send them forward and you
okay.
Die. Because you have nothing but swordsmen, so there's no
are we-
reason to try and hold.
Are we not going to get the general? What the fuck?
Don't worry, let him run. He's Skaven.
Fine.
So you're... Right now, you're kind of the perfect faction, not just Empire, but you're the Huntsman. So multiple battles is just more opportunity for loot.
Oh, so we actually want to let him kind of leave and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I could end the battle sooner then. Okay.
Learning there's a few factions, like that's one of the things I also had to get used to was learning that a few of these factions are kind of meant to do, ironically, what Bretonia tries to incentivize you to do, which is the fucking, like, let the enemy leave.
Huh.
So, weirdly, there's a few, like, anyone that has the slave mechanic, you don't want to run them all down.
Oh, so Skaven actually likes letting them hang out.
Skaven don't use the slave mechanic.
Don't they?
No, Skaven use food. So Skaven want to kill as many of the enemy as possible, because they convert it into food.
So I think ironically, of all the times I've played this, I think for once I want unit experience, because I can't recruit shit.
Yeah.
Right?
So you want the ones that you have to be really good.
To be good. Yeah, and it's weird for me, because normally I do replenishment, but I think in this one instance, it's actually better to get the experience. I don't know what to do now, though, because I think I'm in a bad position, to be honest.
Let's see.
Because I do still need
to... The question is what's inside that city, right?
Yeah, I could look at it and pull out.
You could take just a step back and then recruit whatever archers you can to add to the army.
Oh, good idea.
Archers and spearmens.
I'll add what I can, yeah.
And then...
Oh, well, I can max out because of the mod, so...
Yeah.
Do I max out on... like, how balanced do I need? Probably more archers than spears, though, right?
I would go... probably 3 more spears, 4 more archers.
3 spear, 4 archer. I can get 1 more unit.
Go spear again.
Okay. Sure, so we'll just max out our army and then attack next turn. That works.
Because that front line, like, spears are actually really good in Lustria versus over in the Empire. Because most of what you're fighting is Skaven or Lizardmen.
Hey, is it worth it to make an outpost in your settlement? Because I could get Chameleon Skinks, Chameleon Stalkers, Skink Cohort, Skink Skirmishers, Skink Cohort Javelin, and Red Crested.
It's gonna be a lot of skinks.
Should I?
A lot of skinks.
I mean, is it worth it, or should I save my money for now?
That's up to you.
I'll just save my money then, because it's just skinks.
That's gonna be what I'm running. So this entire campaign, I'm not gonna recruit anything that isn't a skink. So I have a few non-skinks in my first army, but after they die, that'll be it. Everything I recruit is gonna be only skinks.
Interesting. So I get these hunters. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
They're all grayed out though. Although I can clearly tell one is a Empire Witch Hunter, another one is a Dwarf, another one's probably an Elf, and then a Bretonnian soldier. Yeah,
you have your own like version of the Vermintide guys. Yeah. And they're great. Bunch of heroes. You can either stack them all into one,
I'm probably not going to get a new general. Or recruit a new hero. I don't think I need one yet.
Yeah.
I don't
Fair
think.
enough.
Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Go ahead. Take your turn.
I converted my starter fucking hero into a general, and then I have him recruiting, so he's just my second general immediately.
I don't have another hero. I didn't start with a hero. It's just Marcus.
Really?
Unless I missed it from last time we.
That's crazy, because yeah, most factions start with a general and a hero.
Yeah, I have no hero. Yeah, I just double checked.
That's nuts.
That's why I was thinking about recruiting a hero because I don't have one.
Yeah.
But it's fine. I don't need a hero.
Oh, I forgot we have Discover All on, so we can see literally everyone around the world. That's why diplomacy's eating such goddamn shit.
Honestly, diplomacy would probably be completely fine if we didn't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Yeah,
Then we'd
because it
only
jumps
see
us to
fuckers.
every single faction
Yeah.
we click on.
And we see everybody.
Right. Yeah, because then it has to process jumping through everyone. Yeah, like what's Fulg doing? Oh, we're in for you? Or are they talking to you?
No, it's still looping through all of the factions for me.
Oh, okay.
It got stuck on the fucking Cathay factions.
Oh, mine got stuck on ogres. But to be fair, though, this is the first round of the game, so it will take a long time.
A lot of these guys will start disappearing.
Yeah. Oh, the blue vipers are close to me.
Yep. You've got quite a few legendary lords right next to you.
Yeah, I think this is my first time playing in Lustria too. I think.
Yeah, because the last time was going to be your first time as Bordello.
Right.
Oh man, 2 confederations in one.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Wolfric and fucking Throg both got their confederations.
Well, damn.
That tracks.
Okay, well I can't upgrade my city for another 2 turns, so I don't think there's much to do. Yeah.
All right, that'll finish. Oh, just barely finishing my fucking second army's full recruitment.
Maybe I should get a hero. Maybe it's worth it and get another army of spears and archers. I don't know. Oh, so I need to take...
You could go hit that city now. You got a 20 stack.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely go take this. I mean, let's see what kind of army. If it's Skaven, or is it...
It's definitely Skaven.
Ah, it's Skaven. Oh, decisive victory. Wait, really? Why? Oh, because they don't have walls. Okay. I was thinking about, like, wait a minute. Like the army's not hard, but I was like, why is it a decisive victory? They're in a city. It's like, oh, yeah. It's early enough they don't have
most
walls.
of these are clan rats.
Oh, wait, shit, I forgot to put a banner on. Can I put the banner on? Fuck. Oh, I got it on. Never mind, it worked.
Oh, good shit.
Yeah, it's a Strider ability, so I put it on Wolfric so he can move faster now.
Fuck yeah.
So he should be able to catch up to people when they try and run away.
Oh, I thought it crashed for a second. I lost all audio when it went to load.
Oh, no.
And I thought it crashed.
So in this instance, do I
kind
of want to just insta-kill their general before their reinforcements come in?
I mean, it's a city battle, so it doesn't matter either way. You can farm the kills for XP.
Maybe that's worth it in this instance.
Yeah, to get that fucking...
To get my guys leveled. Oh, wait, no, they all spawned. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, because it's a city defense.
Right. Okay.
Oh, this is a nice setup, too. Like a nice map.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
That's a little swampland, too, so that'll give a little bit of stall to it.
I'm going to make all the spears take the damage because they're cheapo. And then the rest will be here. I mean, I think this is about as good as we're going to get.
Like, on the shoreline.
Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. That's right.
Yeah, I can.
Why, do you think I should be on the shoreline instead of where I'm putting them?
Because the water will slow them down.
Oh, it does. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can just water and then
yeah.
Archers get to chew the fuck up. Giving you extra time. And you even have a little extra bit of the hill here that you could put Wolfric on. Good shit.
And I'll just leave the chariot.
Yeah, war wagons get to ride around the side. Yeah.
Okay, this will work. Yeah.
I literally was going to spectate again, then I remembered I can't draw if I'm in spectate.
Yeah, all good.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'll join just so I can draw.
Do you want to control the war wagon?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Get you back into practice.
Yeah, not that I'm doing that much. I mean,
No. We're gonna try and complete this campaign.
I would like to. I've never completed a campaign before, so that'd be fun.
Well, we've never completed a campaign together either, so
I agree.
it'd be nice for us to get one done after, what, 11? We'll be on 11 years now
Jesus.
of doing content together.
Yeah, and I guess I kind of like the Yellow Empire. They're okay.
I do like the uniform, the yellow and the red.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, they look nice. I could hear that first fucking volley loose. Oh, and we have clan rats.
Well, that's why I left some swordsmen in the... That's why I left a second line, because I knew.
That was a good plan. Good plan.
But I didn't even bother with trying to think about putting swordsmen in the main line, because I'm like, I'll need them.
Look at those arrows chew the absolute shit out of those Skaven slaves.
Yeah, but I gotta, unfortunately, rotate a spear unit to defend some archers. Because the archers are...
Oh!
Come on!
Right, all right.
Connect!
Right here, right here.
Where? Yeah, I know. I sent spears to... I sent spears to block, and they were slow, so...
Yeah.
Oh shit, Wolfric,
Melee units aren't super fast.
Wolfric shoots the general. Ah, another unit.
Just convert these ones to here and have those ones go for that side. That way they don't get overwhelmed.
Yep. Hold on. So, yeah, we'll target there.
Good shit.
Yeah, I guess we'll commit one archer to shoot those.
You got all your archers in guard mode?
Everything should be... I still have the... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Why isn't everything in default?
Because it's been a while.
Oh, that's a setting. That needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Damn it. I was like, everyone should be in guard mode. Alright.
Good shit. Yeah! Beautiful volleys. Make them pay for every inch. War wagons riding through the back, doing a great job stalling out that fucking... Is that a named unit of fucking clan rats? It is.
Wait. Sorry, pause. Where is it?
The ones chasing your fucking war wagon here. Those are a named unit of fucking clan rats.
Infecticay?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that the enemy named shit. That's fun.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's fucking crazy.
I wonder if a mod does that.
I don't know.
Because it's not like it's like, ooh, the players submitted names that for like potential random dice roll.
Right. And I don't see anything special about them.
Right.
Interesting. I guess the AI just decided to name one. That's cool.
You know what sucks is that it does say though that my my spears are not favored against any of their units. So
No, but that's okay. So we're not relying on the spears alone. We're using tactics. Oh, move those war wagons. Slingers and those fucking Skaven slaves are on your ass.
Ranged weapons ready. Shoot them. Spearman. Yes, General.
Skaven are always the time to fight because their entire gimmick is to try and get you to deform your lines and chase them. But when you don't, you can punish them brutally.
ooh, good shot, Wolfric. Good job.
That's a beautiful massacre. Down from 1,700 to just over $1,000.
Infantry. Missile infantry.
And there's the break.
Well, I'm getting the general now. Yeah, and I'll just end it immediately because it's a city battle.
Yeah, well done.
I think we kept all our unit cards. Yeah, we did. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in mostly high health.
Yeah, like I said, those spears are the only ones that aren't favored. I definitely... Oh, man, I need to get new units as soon as I can, though. Like, at least spears with shields. Is like hugely important.
Spears with shields will be more important than swordsmen here.
Because we need the defense so the archers can do all the work. Yeah.
Yeah, you need that defense versus its large, because there's going to be a lot of large units in Lustria.
How many lizardman factions are there in Lustria? Is it 3?
Well, Lustria is the home of the lizardmen.
So maybe more like 4. Well, because you're here taking up one of the slots, so you know.
So let's see. There's the Cult of Sotek. There's the guy that's got the super nuke.
Jesus.
He's
He's in here.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Not the Skaven with the super nuke. There's a fucking lizard with a super nuke.
Oh my god.
So it's not an actual nuke, but it's a magic spell that his fucking general gets, or his hero. And he gets 3 versions of it. He gets a tier 3, a tier 2, and a tier 1 version, but he can use all 3 right at the beginning of the game. And they hit like a nuke. Like he can just delete units.
Okay.
So we've got myself, 1 Lizardman faction down here.
Yeah, there's one below me.
1 here.
Yeah,
so it's 3, 4,
The Taxlon.
5,
5? Okay.
6.
Oh god.
And then
There's a guy above me, I know. I don't know if you counted him already.
I think 7. And then
Oh wait, that's not Lizardmen. That's orcs. Oh shit.
yeah. So you've got 7 Lizardmen factions here, 6 not including myself.
Okay. Oh god, there's chaos? Holy shit.
That is not just any chaos, that is the Skull Taker of Khorne.
It says there's the Blooded Wanderers.
Yeah. That's the new Skull Taker Lord that got added in the last DLC.
Yeah, because they're corn. Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, he's a motherfucker. He's cool as shit.
Alright, cool. I'm excited to find him. I guess
There's a
I
bunch of good shit here.
I guess I should recruit. Maybe now I should recruit a general.
Oh, and the Vampire Coast is also down to the bottom right.
Nice. So for this faction, do I actually want to get a Huntsman general commander, or is it better to get the Arch
Yes.
Elector?
Huntsman General.
Huntsman general. Okay. So we're gonna.
Because you're going to be dealing with archers for the vast majority.
Oh, okay.
And so you'll want their red tier for bonuses towards archers and stuff.
So I should probably get the Huntsman general who has +6 bonus damage versus large.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Huntsman General.
So I'm like, I have 10,000 gold. I may as well
Huntsman General.
buy some
Yeah,
shit.
absolutely.
General.
Oh, Spear Shields. Perfect. Oh, thank God. Okay. So what's the ratio? Just 5 and 5 of each, or like evenly split between archers and
For now, yeah, since they're really all you have.
Yeah.
As we can get some heavier shit, we can start getting a little fun with the composition, but yeah. I will say, I think you have the harder side out of the 2 of us.
Oh, I agree. That's why I'm getting a whole. I'm getting a full stack. I mean, I spent 6,000 gold just now to get a whole stack.
Because you've got up there. Sorry, there is the Grand Cathay, the Executioner, the Emerald Dragon. And then right here is Bretonia, and then right next to Bretonia is the Vampire Coast. And then these lizardmen are a pain in the ass, but there's Khorne. And then on the other side of that mountain range, there's the Dark Elves that are the Beastmaster Dark Elf guy.
Nice.
So, yeah, the top half. And then not to mention, all of that is to say that eventually you come down here and you fight Itza.
I hope that you deal with that. I'll leave that for you.
Yeah. I'm going to take this city, and then that'll just kill off the Skaven that I'm dealing with. And then I'm probably going to... Let's see.
Like where? How do you want to
'cause it's
punch
just those
north?
2. I'm probably going to swing in to the Sentinels of Time, and then try and help deal with the Skaven problem.
There's a lot of Skaven.
And try and, like, just not piss off my Lizardmen neighbors.
Sure.
And quietly build skink cohorts at these first 2 cities.
Sure.
So that when I am ready to betray them, I can just kind of flood through the mountain passes.
'Cause you're not going to touch the High Elves at all, right?
I'll have to at some point, but it's just 2 little ones. Either I'll take them out, or Oxalotl will come up from the south, because she likes to do that.
Oh.
And I'm not terribly worried about Oxalotl. She's typically not hostile to other Lizardmen factions.
That's good.
So we should be good. Yeah, buddy. Oh,
I'm excited to see how the world will shake up.
yeah. Fucking, especially because there's a bunch of new shit. Did you hear? Probably not. Wozrag got fucking moved.
From where to where?
He's no longer in the Badlands. He is now straight across from where I am on the southern of the other continent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Huh.
Yeah. So he got a big move. And it was to open up for the new the fucking green skin we got in the last DLC, the planner.
Mm.
I think his name's Ironclaw.
Oh, fun.
He was a blast. He's crazy.
Okay.
His entire gimmick is that you have like essentially tactics that are just like stat buffs or different gimmick buffs that you can apply to entire armies at a time. And they get weird, but also really fun. They have a lot of deaths.
The flesh greeters are already gone? That can't be right. Those are one of the main ogre factions.
Yeah, people are getting wiped. Drop a hard save.
Yep, go for it.
Boom, good. Wonderful.
My economy's so bad, I'm only making 3,200 gold.
And so I'm making 3,209.
Oh, well, if we want to be specific, it's 3,239.
Yeah, see? You're fine. Oh, do I want a skink oracle or skink chief or skink priest?
Captain of Scouts.
I don't know, man.
Which of my many skinks do I want? I'll take a skink chief because he's the cheapest.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready. I think I can just barely reach the next city in my first province. Yeah, it's province. Which will actually split up the map a bit. And I don't know if I need to kill these orcs first, or if I get to come down south. Everyone hates me, apparently, so... I'm totally surrounded.
You are the invading force.
I'm have to honestly help Bretonia, like go south and kill these lizard men down here first.
Yeah.
That way Bretonia can make a wall for me.
What are they called? Taxalon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my province first either way, but I just mean like after that, I'm not sure if I want to go fight the orcs in the north. I might, if I can avoid them.
Yakazuma. Oh, that's where you're going. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to head there. Also, I noticed there's an empire that has 3... Oh, the United States Empire got moved. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because they used to be by the Skaven on the other side.
So these guys aren't even counted as proper empire. They're the same thing that the border princes are.
It says they're the empire underneath the New World Colony.
Yeah, but
title.
like, so you can't confederate them.
Oh, I see.
Because they're code-wise counted as, I think they're like empire colonies.
What does it say? The New World Colonies is what they're called.
Yeah. So they're exempt from confederation, which sucks because...
That'd be a cool confederation to get some free coastal stuff.
Yeah. I am good.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, I believe it says, at least it says I'm in range.
I built that second army of skinks and I'm just walking it over to that fight.
Fuck, it's not far enough.
That's okay.
I could have recovered then. Oh, whatever.
Well, you would have still taken 2 turns to get there, you know?
I suppose. Alright, well then
And I don't see any Skaven army.
we're okay. I mean, the lizard men below me aren't moving at least. I don't see any armies, so... Oh yeah, they just started recruiting their first army, so I'm fine. I mean...
Yeah, you're more likely for these 2 to fight over this location. And the lizardmen below you have a lot to deal with. They've got to deal with Bretonia, and they've got to deal with that Khorne faction. Which, by the way, if you see Skulltaker, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Like, I just need to pull everyone back and just...
So he himself is not, like, you might be able to kill him now. Actually, your best chance is to kill him as early as possible. Because the longer he exists, the worse things get.
So, okay, so maybe after I take my mandatory city, I'll go hit him next instead?
Yeah. Be aware, if he sees you, he can teleport to you. And I don't mean on the battlefield. I mean on campaign map.
Well,
If
Okay.
you enter his line of sight, he can instantly teleport to your general, and his army will just
Attack.
be at you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's fine. You know what? That's fine because I will simply be ready to fight when I move into his land.
Good plan.
I
I,
mean,
just
like-
wanted to give you that heads up so you're not like, okay, good, he's out of range. And then all of a sudden, how the fuck did he get to me?
Sure, maybe I'll move it in camp stance. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, good. Cathay and the fucking... Oh my god!
What?
The Greenskins beat Cathay.
Oh, one of the main Cathay factions?
Yeah, that's the Executioner, the Emerald Dragon.
Oh. Ooh,
They beat a
okay.
Legendary Lord, and they're a minor faction.
Okay, first supplies. Let's go.
Oh
over
no,
this.
he's that other one. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get. So I have my options. I can get 2
Mhm.
huntsmen, 2 halberds, and a great
Nice.
sword.
Ooh, good.
Second choice is 2 pistoliers and 3 empire knights.
Nice.
I can get 1 great cannon and 1 outrider with grenade launcher. And then
That's good.
and then I can get a war wagon with mortar and a war wagon.
Fuck, those are all really good options.
I know.
Actually.
Like what should I do?
Okay, let's think this logically. What are you fighting next? You're still dealing with Skaven for now.
But that'll be over.
What is
quickly.
you're gonna hit the Lizardmen next, right?
Well, I thought you said it was good to go hit the corn guys right away, isn't it?
Yes. You're gonna run for corn.
I think that's the.
Are you gonna
best
go
choice.
around the back, or are you gonna go down through the
Down
lizards?
Definitely down through, because the Wellsprings
Okay.
of Eternity are not worth taking that detour for, because that's more Skaven, and if it's a different faction, I don't want to deal with it.
So let's do.
So yeah, so walk through the Lizardmen territory to get there, and I might need to kill the Lizardmen. We'll see.
You have huntsmen, gunners.
Well, okay. So the gun is deceptive. So I can get either huntsmen, halberdiers, and greatswords all in one package, or I can
Okay.
get the great cannon and 1 unit of outriders. So an
Hmm.
artillery and a cavalry gunner unit. The other option is
Artillery's not gonna help with the lizards.
right. So the other option that's kind of reasonable would be 3 Empire Knights and then 2 regular pistoliers.
No, go for the first set.
The first set, just like the 5
Yeah.
infantry units.
Knights will get eaten by dinosaurs, and the pistoliers don't have 360 shooting.
Fair enough. Good lord. There's a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, huntsmen have the bonus versus large.
Wait, where do those troops spawn in at? Where'd they go?
Oh no, they're now in your recruitment pool.
Oh, I can't act. Oh. I thought I just get them.
So now, if you have somebody who can recruit people,
I don't at the moment, but I see. So
yeah, you'll have an expedition like tab.
recruit from Imperial Supplies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. There's the guy queue. 1 of there, 2 of there. Okay, so I have to make a new army. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. No rush, I suppose. Anyway, I need tech. I guess I'll keep getting the trained marksmen, though, because we want our archers to have more damage. So.
Alright, I do have a fight this turn.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah, you can do yours first if you want.
Move this up.
Totally fine.
Let me drop a hard save, because I'm a paranoid bastard. Boom, big save. Alright. Quick save again, because again, paranoia. And fight battle.
Cool. Oh, you're doing a siege battle. Nice.
Yeah. Fucking, this is that first city I've been sieging for the, like, fucking 4 turns.
What finally made you go for it?
My secondary army finished.
Oh, nice.
3,041 skinks.
That's a lot of skinks.
Uh-huh.
Why did you say you were only using skinks, though?
So I'm playing as the Cult of Sotek,
Mhm.
and their entire gimmick is that they believe the god Sotek, one of the Lizardmen god, essentially they're led by the 2-tailed skink,
Nice.
and that the skinks are the chosen lizards.
Very cool. Okay.
So their entire faction is built around buffing the skink units.
Fantastic. I love that.
Yeah. So increasing their armor, damage, range, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have a bunch of fun.
Very cool. Okay, I like that.
I know it's taking me a little second to load in.
I was gonna say,
It's at the finish.
like, how come I load faster than you? Like, isn't your computer better than mine?
It's because it's hot as fuck in my room.
That's fair. My computer is nice and cold.
Yeah, my computer is fighting off the heat of the sun.
Ooh, okay.
Let's go ahead and that's a minute 58. Yeah, that's not bad.
No, not bad. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, they don't have a lot. Like, their stuff's kind of
Choke
depleted.
point.
And do they not have a tower? Oh, they do have a tower. Okay. It's kind of a crappy choke point.
Fucking dinosaurs, I'm gonna fuck you. Yep. And then
Love the dino.
crested.
I'm so glad my
Get mine.
graphics are fixed, dude.
Boy. Yeah, so you can actually see all the pretty details.
Yeah, all the colors. Although I think being in the dark cave makes all the colors a little off, but it's fine.
Alright, here we go. Pop, and then we're gonna pause, and we're gonna immediately go like that. And we're gonna take you guys, and we're all just gonna take a few steps up. And then we're gonna take you guys, and we're gonna move a little bit closer.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, definitely. How close you gotta get?
You
beforehand?
cast you there. Boom. And we got a minute and 55 till reinforcements come in, which should be just enough time to break down the gate.
Perhaps, yeah.
I'm not worried about the communion skinks and the slinger, or the fucking, what are they called? Fucking skink skirmishers, the blow darts. Because I don't really like them. I prefer the jabbies. Jabbies don't have as much range, but they hit a lot harder. So if these guys die, I'm fine with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, no siege battle comes away without losses in this game, because the towers are bullshit, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching fucking Epic Synergy, and they were doing a fight versus the Chaos Dwarves. And the tower hit one of the Chaos Dwarves that was flying on his mount, and it hit him, and he just insta-died, and he's like, that has to be a glitch. I just insta-killed their legendary lord.
Oh no, that's not good at all. Definitely.
I was laughing my ass off. I was like, that's fucking... That's one of those, we take those.
Very good, very good. I do.
Jesus. Also, do you see these fucking salamanders?
Which one's the salamander?
The ones spitting fire at the gate.
Oh, these little guys. The skink.
No,
oh,
no,
the
no, not
skirmishers.
the skinks. The salamanders in the back.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Just fucking spitting fire.
Yeah, if I wasn't such a fanboy, I would definitely play as lizardmen sometime.
Yeah, they're a blasty blast.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep saying that blasty blast. You go for it, dude. Oh, shoot. How'd someone get
Yeah,
behind
go
me?
ahead. Spawn clan rats in my shit.
What the fuck? Okay.
Didn't work out well, did it? Spawning fucking rats into an army of lizards.
That breathe fire.
Yeah, go figure. That didn't turn out the way you wanted it to.
Alright, your reinforcements are here. There we go.
Yeah, they're gonna slowly trickle in.
Yeah. Do they still have that stupid cap of, like, you can only command so many units?
Yeah, but it's 40 for you, and then 40 for the AI. So if you have 4 armies, you can give 2 to the AI, and they'll both come onto the field.
Good. Oh, and then you can
So
take
it's-
control back.
No.
Oh.
But you'll have fucking a shit ton on the field.
Sure. So much so that the AI can't
Which-
possibly screw it up.
Sometimes. I did
Sometimes?
do. I recently just did in one of my campaigns. I was doing the Skaven and had the Skaven AI. I gave him 2 armies of just fucking clan rats because I was trying to just like number horde.
Right.
And they come in behind the enemy, and they just stood there, and didn't like charge. And I'm already like engaged with the enemy. I'm like, you fuckers! They're just watching me die.
Oh, no. That's not good.
But it was fun. We still ended up winning the battle. I was just angry at the AI the whole time.
Nice. Very nice.
Fucking, we are slowly breaking through that gate, and we didn't get it down by the time the reinforcements got in. That's a little sad. But now we have this big wall of skinks.
That's a lot of skinks, dude.
Lot of skinks, which I like.
I like
having.
I like their
a
color.
lot
They're
of
so
skinks.
green.
That.
They look like a bunch of lemons.
Yeah, they're fucking. The Cult of Sotek skinks are fucking great. Like stylistically.
Yeah, I think they look beautiful. Did you mean for this unit to be over here?
Which one?
The what is this guy? The Croxigor?
I did not. I completely forgot about him. Damn, it hasn't even been shot at? Well, fuck it. Go on, bud.
All right, yeah. I just noticed it just now on the mini map. I was like, oh, what's this unit? He's saving.
Completely forgot about my alligators.
Yeah. Well, it's not
Go
like
have some fun, guys.
they're not very useful, probably. I was like, you really just want to?
Oh, they're great. They're a big heavy unit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just completely forgot about them because I was focused on break the gate and stall.
Sure. Well, the gate would have broken much faster with those guys in there.
Yeah, they're gonna go hit that other gate. They'll probably be through by the time we're done over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Although we've gotten a lot of kills.
How many kills are you up to? Does it say?
They started at 2,080. They're at 1,200.
Oh, okay, yeah, so it's about 800 kills. That's pretty good. So then,
So we've been doing surprisingly well.
definitely, yeah.
Let's see, 93 kills from one of the fucking salamanders and 56 from the other.
Nice. Oh wow,
They're doing a good job.
dude, they're breaking that gate
Oh.
fast.
Gate is open. Now we're just gonna real quick. This is where the fun begins.
You can't just quote Star Wars.
I absolutely can.
Dude, I don't know why, but like I really have been enjoying going back and playing Battlefront 2. It's been really good.
It's a fucking great game.
Do you have it?
Yeah,
Oh,
we used to play it together, dumbass.
Battlefront 2? No,
Yeah,
I've never played it with you. There's no way.
me and you and Zen did multiple streams of us playing it together.
What was that?
Huh?
Hold on. Sorry, my mom's talking to me.
Oh. I
What-
was like, what the fuck? Uh,
Oh, the John. What time?
let's get them there.
At 4:25. You know what? Yeah, Josh. Yeah, or Mom. I'll. Yes, that sounds great. I would love to see the John Wick movie at 4:25. That sounds cool.
I got you.
I don't care about
let's
the name of a
do-
movie. It's John Wick.
It's not an actual John Wick movie. It's in the John Wick universe.
Yeah, but Keanu Reeves is gonna be in there. I saw it in the trailer.
He is, yeah.
Yeah,
Because this is the handover.
yeah. But yes, I would love to watch it. Okay. Oh my God! What power is that? Is it AOE attack that he's doing?
Yeah, that is the little snake attack that you get from Ark of Sotek.
That's cool.
And that's just part of that fucking version of the Bastiladon. But that is also one of the ones that we can get for, like, every army.
That's cool.
Okay, let's get those boys up on the wall. Here come Skinkies.
Oh my God, there's so many. But no, I don't remember playing Battlefront with you at all.
Yeah, me and you and Zen streamed it a bunch. We played a bunch of it.
Are you sure you're talking about the right game?
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I don't think I've ever streamed it.
Yeah. Fucking, I typically play in an officer, because I could put down the little turret.
Uh-huh.
And you typically ran assault. I tried to get you to play sniper, but you didn't like sniper for a while. And then we had to get you the better gun for sniper, because you didn't like the default gun for the sniper class.
Must have been a while ago then.
It was a while ago.
Okay.
It was like... It was right after they'd taken all the microtransactions out of the game.
Ah. That was a while ago. Yep.
It wasn't recent.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm max level now on all my guys.
Yeah.
Even the officer. Although I still don't like him that much.
Officer's a blast. I love the officer so much.
I've been playing
So
a
much
lot of
fun.
heavy support, actually.
That tracks.
Well, because I got the gun where you can zoom in and it has, like, heat vision.
Yeah.
So it's way easier to spot people. Especially when you're on the island.
Guys, go get them.
Let's go. These little green dudes are awesome.
You get here. Yeah, I really enjoy skinks. They're really good.
They seem great.
They're actually like shit statted,
Oh.
or at least they seem like it in comparison to the rest of the Lizardmen roster. But against most factions like Chaff, they're not bad.
Well, good.
And they still are like stupidly cheap. So like right now, I already have a price reduction for them, and I can buy them for 200 and I think it's 79
Oh, wow, that's cheap.
per unit.
That's
Yeah.
really good, yeah.
So they really quickly can become like an out of hand problem.
Yeah, because even my spearmen are 325.
Yeah.
That's my shittiest unit.
Oh, those Croxagors are through.
Oh, really?
Oh no, they're not. They're almost through. My bad.
Yeah, just some other lizards happen to be killing the clan rats.
Yeah. Because this is also how I like to play. Is the second the gate, so I'll focus one gate, and then the second that gate opens, just spam in with hordes of guys,
Sounds like a good plan. I like that.
and then it's just pick a horde. Like I give everyone an initial target, and then either they make it to that initial target, and I don't have to worry about them, or they kill a unit and stop, which you can see a few of those.
And your crossbows are broken through.
Yeah. Beautiful. That unit's gonna be dead soon. And yeah, the horde of fucking skinks just makes it so difficult to fucking deal with. You chase those spears. Well, beautifully done, everybody. I'm gonna call it there.
I love it. I love the horde.
Yeah, get used to it.
I love it. It's fantastic.
It's going to be my main strategy going forward.
Definitely good against the Skaven, though.
Yeah, out horde factions is super fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are not ready for it. Their factions are not built for it. Oh, so yeah, fucking.
It's too bad
It'll be fun. Huh?
I'm just gonna say it's too bad there's not rats in 40k. I think they'd be so fun.
Yeah, I think because your thematic replacement is the Tyranids.
I thought that the Tyranids were the replacement for the Lizardmen.
No, the Lizardmen existed, but they just don't like have a function.
Oh.
Because the Skaven and the Tyranids are both in this like they're like you don't really know their motivations. They're always there. They could appear at any time. They are amorphous. They could look or become anything.
Okay.
So they both kind of serve the same narrative threat of like, and also much like the Skaven, they're beneath us.
Ah.
They're literally coming up from below.
Fair.
So it's just this constant idea of they are forever creeping in.
Ooh.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to let's see that's a full bar recruiting now, right? Yeah, perfect, beautiful.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and repair, and then fill out the main army with more skinks. I could only get 4, but that's fine. Commandment. Oh yeah, the fucking Cult of Sotek's commandments are broken. So, plus 4% research rate, minus 1 turn for construction of all buildings, and a shit ton more winds of magic. Or plus 20 growth and 4% income from all buildings. Or recruitment cost minus 15% for armies and province, plus 1 recruitment rank for all armies and province, plus 4 leadership for all armies and province, and plus 6 weapon strength for all armies and province.
Nice. I don't
Like,
know.
all of their shit is just boosted
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah, that just sounds great overall. Absolutely. I'm trying to figure out what general to recruit.
You're gonna want a Huntsman General.
So I have one that gives me leadership and melee attack.
Discipline, yeah.
That's better than confident leadership and
Yeah.
discipline. Okay.
Because that 2 fucking melee applies to everything in your army, so even your archers get a +2 to melee.
The quarry.
Okay,
Huntsman
good.
General.
Yeah, because I'd like to go ahead and recruit the units I wasn't allowed to recruit before.
Yeah, good plan. I could do increased replenishment, but honestly, we are full health after that fight, by the way.
Oh, fun.
Even the 2 skink skirmishers and chameleon skink that were just sitting there getting shot by the tower, they're all full health. They don't care.
Perfect.
I think I'm good. Yeah. Good shit.
All right, I have another 20 stack army being cranked out
Yeah, same.
because my units are so dirt cheap.
Did you recruit from your pool?
Yeah,
Huntsman
I
General.
got my whole pool. Yeah, I got my 2
Empire.
halberdiers. Yeah, a
Yeah,
great
okay.
sword, 2 regular huntsmen.
Perfect.
And the rest are spear with shields and archers.
Get your level up on your general.
Marcus Wolfhart.
What do you mean?
Your new guy, he's got a level 4 level up.
Oh, nice. We'll definitely get the melee defense then.
No. Look at it. Shows you now who gets the bonuses from it.
Yeah, the huntsman general.
What? No. So on the skill, if you hover over the Emperor's Finest, the
Yeah.
Emperor's, yeah, it shows you what units are affected by that skill.
Yeah, because this is the army that just spawned, right?
Yes,
So I want my great swords to be. Wait, why aren't the great swords on there?
because they're not in the affected units.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well,
So that's why they added the pictures, so you can now tell what upgrades affect what.
is there no upgrade for the? Oh, it's honest steel. Okay.
And then even the pistol corpse affects your bows. You wouldn't think it does, but if you look at it, you
it
can
does.
see the picture of the bows.
Maybe we'll get pistol corps then.
So
Actually,
this is why this was like a big deal that they added the photos, so that you can look for what units are and are not getting affected. Because yeah, a lot of us used to do well, fuck, I've got an army of archers, but nothing here says it affects archers.
right.
And it turns out a lot of it does.
Marcus Wolfhart.
Yes.
Heading out.
All right, let's go fight this. Pyrrhic victory.
Oh, it's because they have walls.
Yeah, I'll siege it, I guess. There's no rush. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah. Siege it and walk the other army up. That's what I just did.
Let's make a battering ram. All right.
Fight with
Continue siege.
front.
Yeah, I'll have to march the other army up. That's frustrating. Because I'd like to take this and then move my ass down south to kill the corn before it's too late. Oh well.
If we're lucky, the Corn faction goes south.
That'd be nice.
Because there's one Zinch faction. Oh, he did. He went south. Okay, so now one of 2 things is going to happen. Either he's going to beat Itza, or Itza's going to beat him.
Okay.
And if he beats Itza, we're in trouble. Because that will give Skulltaker a massive bonus.
Well, at least you're
If
far away.
Itza beats him, will be great. Because Itza will just kind of beat the dog shit out of him, and then we won't have to worry about him for a minute.
Well, yeah, then I can go north and kill his orcs that are killing Cathay. Then secure
Yeah.
the north of the stuff.
Yeah, which above those orcs, well, above all of that is
Dark Elves.
Mazda Mundi and then the Dark Elves. And Mazda Mundi is an asshole.
Dude,
Big fucking goddamn Slon Priest, big toad fucker. I love him as a character, but every time I've played in Lustria, that fucking asshole will be best friends with me, military alliance, we're great, everything's wonderful, and then he will break all allegiances and fucking attack me.
Damn.
And I'm like, you fucker! And he's always got like 6 armies of nothing but dinos. And I'm like, God damn it! And he just eats my territory. And I'm like, I hate you, you big froggy fuck. Fucking... I'm excited for the new DLC. We've got Norska and Slanesh, and I think we have a third faction. I don't know what the third faction is yet, but I'm excited for Slanesh to get more love. Just because they're visually one of the most interesting factions. So I'm excited to see what else they can cook up for them. Oh, yeah, see, this right here. My second technology. You ready?
What?
Second technology.
I've got
Attribute. Vanguard deployment for all skink units.
Nice.
covering ground.
And plus 10 missile strength
That'll-
for
that'll-
all skink units.
I'll just wreck them. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So now I'll have 20 fucking Skaven or skink units directly on top of them at the beginning of every fight.
Get this done. Who calls? Do
Just
not
immediately assaulted by fucking skinks.
seek out the heretics.
Which he's gonna finish, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk Tinhuni. I don't know how to say his name. My fucking main lizard boy, my two-tailed skink. I'm gonna walk him up when he finishes recruiting next turn with this fucking secondary army, and we're gonna hit that Sentinel of Time. And then I'm just gonna have the other two places start building the backup armies.
Nice.
I am not making a lot of money though.
Oh, I need to make. Oh no, that's not what I want. Never mind.
Huh?
Sorry, just
Learning mechanics.
learning mechanics. Yeah, I thought that my bar at the top said that getting an allied outpost would help, but it doesn't. So, never mind. It's just taking cities.
Yeah. Taking cities and killing people.
Not that I wasn't gonna do that anyway.
Yep. You already hit your intern. My bad.
Yeah, you're good, dude. Cause I'm just moving because I'm waiting for the second army to get there so I can start the attack.
Valid.
And then once the second army gets there, then I will attack.
Yeah. Fucking Yuan Bo getting his ass beat by those fucking greenskins is just unfortunate.
I mean, would it be bad if I go kill the greenskins first, or should I still go down south?
It's up to you. At this point, again, we're completely up to whether or not Itza beats fucking Skulltaker. Because if he beats Skulltaker, Skulltaker will have 10 turns to reset. And we don't really have to worry about him, like, getting his fucking steam train rolling, and you can just kind of slowly come in behind him.
Oh, sure. Okay.
But if he beats Itza, for every lord he beats, legendary or not, he gets skulls, which he gets permanent buffs for. And then beating legendary lords are worth more.
Okay, so that's like a serious problem then.
Yeah, so if he beats Itza, we're in some deep shit.
Well, maybe it's worth it to just preemptively attack him anyway then.
It might be. Also, fucking Bretonia is about to take Talaxia.
They took it to Loxlin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing my job for me actually down south, so I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Because once they take all that, they'll fucking move south. You might end up having to go around the back. Unless you want to fight Bretonia.
I mean, not that Bretonia's hard to fight. I could squash them, no problem.
I mean, you don't have your full Empire faction.
Doesn't matter. Like, it's Bretonia. They're trash.
Did you see what his army's made up of?
Is it just Cav, I assume? I can't see his army, actually, but...
Yeah, that's Alberic. His entire gimmick is Cav and bonus to Cav.
Well, it's Bretonia, of course. I would expect nothing less. They're all Cav.
So it's just, well,
Huntsman check.
most of the time when you fight the lady, she doesn't get her Cav yet. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that.
Straight outdoors.
And
I
then...
beg to differ.
right behind the man.
We're there. That will surely fail.
Let's get a skink chief again because they're cheap. Oh yeah.
Fight with clout, comrades.
Fight with clout. I love that. How old are you?
Huh?
One of the generals said you need to fight with clout.
I don't think they mean that kind of clout, bud.
No, I know they don't. That's why I thought it was funny.
Fucking. By the way, you know what Starsky and Hutch is, right?
I should.
I've got your
It's from the 70s. It's an old cop show.
Oh, then no, I don't.
Yeah, okay. I said that to my other group of friends, and they were like, how old are you? And I was like, I feel like Starsky and Hutch was big, but I'm starting to realize more and more that I don't think a lot of people know what Starsky and Hutch is.
So on this map, if I go from the north side, that should be fine.
There's a lot more towers on the north side just because of how open it is.
Okay.
You've got a lot of archers, though, so you can trade back and forth. You could hit that exact same, because it's the exact same map I just did.
Oh, just do the same spot.
Yeah, you could hit that same spot.
Okay, because
And you have enough archers, you should just be able to essentially
it.
drown it in...
Yeah, it says decisive
arrow fire.
victory now. I mean, they don't have anything
Yeah.
scary. They just have slave slingers, slaves, clan rat spears, skin slave spears, Yeah, nothing. Just double checking. Yeah, there's
Yeah, it's
nothing
all
scary.
slaves and clan rats.
Let's get
Yeah, this should be fine.
Yeah.
And I have a battering ram, so because I know I have nothing to get through the gate, so
Wow, fair enough.
kind of needed the battering ram. I'm like, all right.
It's okay, eventually we will get you some heavy-hitting shit to get through fucking gates.
Well, that's why I was tempted to get the cannon, just so I could get through the gates.
You wouldn't, though. Because you said you was a mortar and a fucking...
No, it was a great cannon.
Oh, it was a great cannon. I thought it was a mortar.
No, it was actual great cannon. But it also came with,
Great
in that
cannons.
package, it also came with the Outriders who have mortars.
Well, they have hand cannons.
It said mortars. I don't know. It said Outriders, parentheses, mortars.
Outriders mortars?
Correct.
That's weird. Because,
Like
yeah, they have, like...
Cannon mortars, yeah. Like they ride around and
Yeah, it's just a grenade launcher.
pretty much.
But it's
it
a
doesn't
good
say-
grenade launcher.
Well,
but...
no, there's a grenade launcher variant too. It's actually mortars.
Well, how do you have a mortar?
It says it. I don't know. That's what it
The
said.
Outriders are... I know, but I'm saying, like...
Oh, how do they physically? I don't know.
Yeah, how would you... Because, like, a mortar is the big... Like, there's a war wagon mortar, I know.
Hmm.
Because the war wagon, just instead of having the guys in it shooting out, it has a mortar in it. So you can ride it around and have it just constantly shooting.
Okay.
But the Outriders, yeah, are just using, like... Hey, you're back. Did you have fun? Sorry, my daughter just came back from her sleepover.
Oh, good.
Um,
Trying to figure out how to do this. Let's see.
infantry. Actually, your archers, can you, if you line them up here, can they reach?
Almost.
No. But yeah, just when you start, I guess go to there.
Or actually, wait, hold on.
Or yeah, swap them with the infantry.
How to swap them? Yeah, hold on.
by Ulrich's wrath.
Close.
Ah, almost. So yeah, just a little bit up, and you should be able to just rain hellfire on them, and then infantry behind.
On the hunt.
Actually, Marcus could actually start in the front, because then he can reach immediately. Because archers will move up. Okay, this should work. And then the reinforcements are coming. There. That's not bad. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. All right. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so move those archers up so that they can cover
To about there. Okay.
infantry right behind them. And then, yeah, your reinforcements is coming in from the same spot. And then, yeah, should be good.
Ready. Get up there.
they shoot while moving?
The archers?
Yeah.
I
'Cause I'm
think.
still shooting for some reason, even though we're moving.
Yeah, Huntsmen have fire whilst moving.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have my swordsmen just start advancing? I don't know.
Oh yeah, your archers are less ranged than your huntsmen. So your archers actually need to scoot up a little bit more.
The Empire endures. Take the
So yeah.
ground.
And then
They are wavering.
God, that is a very slow battering ram.
I didn't remember it being that slow.
That's because we never use battering rams and stuff in fucking Warhammer 3.
Well, I wouldn't.
We always use artillery.
Well, I wouldn't normally use it, but I just don't have anything.
No, I know. That's why. Well, I'm saying that's why you didn't remember it being that slow, because we don't use it. Last memory of a battering ram is Medieval 2, where those fuckers are running.
Wait, it's not. No, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you're chewing up the fucking units on the wall.
I mean, like I said, it's not actually value any of these units. They're all expendable. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll get my good shit later. I don't care how many of these men die.
that's fair. Honestly, this works really well too, because they're gonna keep fucking running up, and the arrows are just gonna fucking chew them. Like you can see, you've already gotten through. They started with 3401. They're at 2551.
Yeah, that's pretty bad already. That's a lot of losses, and we haven't even touched the wall yet.
Yeah,
All right,
you guys are chewing them up with the fucking archers.
Yeah, actually,
And
with
that
these-
reinforcements are coming in now.
Yeah, my good units, the spear shields. Thank God.
The omens are good, brothers.
Not that I really even need them, actually. Because of how much we're chewing them up. Let's see. Once the archers come, like, I'll bring the... I mean, I'll still use them, but...
Once that gate breaks, pause and just assign every melee unit something to go kill. And then just get your archers up onto the walls. And then your archers will just shoot into the city, and your infantry will chase down everything that's in. And then it's just up to you to be on your micro game.
Take the ground.
Right.
Cheeky little shits. They moved down here to activate that tower so we could shoot up at your huntsman.
That's rude.
Yeah, they're being cheeky little bastards. Because they know they can't hold the actual fucking wall.
Alright, brigade's down.
Give that battering ram its credit. Holy shit, it gets through that gate fast once it makes it to it.
Right. I was surprised. I was like, oh, that's quick. Yeah, so I'll just go through and assign...
Yep. Yeah,
attack
click a motherfucker per middle... What? Yeah. I'm having a stroke. You knew what I meant.
Just click through till people don't have Z's anymore.
Yep.
Although as I'm doing this, I'm noticing it's like red arrows for everyone.
Yeah,
The melee's
yeah.
pretty shit, dude. It's not good.
Well, red arrow's not what determines it's the red triangles.
The triangles. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
The triangles, yeah. It's bad.
Well, yeah, fucking those clan rats. Because that's the crazy thing. Clan rats, despite like most of us thinking of clan rats as being absolute shit, clan rats are 24 melee attack and 29 melee defense. Because they get better the more clan rats are that are around them.
To battle.
Because they have the strength in numbers. So, plus 8 melee defense and plus 6 leadership, minus 10% speed. For as long as they have over 50% health. So yeah. Clan rats are surprisingly good.
Well, that's cool.
The nice thing about this, too, is as you charge in that fucking center door, all of them are going to run up to try and block you, which is going to let those archers just fucking eat them.
We're already kind of doing
Because
that.
the arrows are... Yeah. Yeah, look at the, like... Yeah, those arrows go over the wall, and you just start fucking piecemealing the fuck out of these bastards.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm surprised even one unit was able to stall that well.
Yeah. I'm excited for when I eventually get the fucking Empire versus Empire for the Swordsman versus everyone.
Oh, you're still doing that series?
Yeah. I'm editing all of Bretonia now. I had to have wait till Clip Champs got an update and it's fucking to the actual app.
Oh, that's a big hit. Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it was. You'll be fine. You got the bodies for it.
Well, yeah, I got a whole
Yeah.
round of...
Look at that big swarm of arrows going over the top.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, I'm still doing that series. I'm editing the Bretonian because I made the mistake when I was doing the Bretonian videos. I was streaming those ones live.
Okay.
And I was like, well, if somebody comes in, I want it to be immediately readable
Sure.
to what I'm doing. So half the screen was the actual testing, like 2/3 of the screen was the actual testing, and the other third of the screen was the list.
Very cool. Okay.
So people could see what's already been tested, and if you came to the live, you could see, kind of spoilers for stats and stuff.
Jesus, who's doing that? Okay, we need to kill whoever the fuck's doing that.
It's their lord.
That's the Lord? Okay, archers.
Yeah, right there.
Alright, we're targeting the fucking Lord. Fuck this
Be
shit.
glad it's early game. You haven't they haven't started hitting you with the warp fucking lightning yet. Fucking warp lightning's death. It costs only 5 winds of magic, and it's a bombardment spell with a 28-second cooldown, I think.
Oh my god.
Let's see, double check because I do love this feature, being able to check shit just mid game. Warp lightning is a 30-second cooldown, and it does 224 damage, armor piercing, magic damage. And yeah, it's only 6 winds of magic, so it gets casted a lot.
Makes sense.
Which there's a run that you should do. I think you should try in your personal time. I found a mod that removes magic except for buffing spells.
Oh.
By essentially just making every spell that's an attacking spell cost 1,000 to cast. So there's the max winds of magic you have is 200. So it just makes it to where they're uncastable. But
Right.
all the buffing spells are still castable.
Nice.
So it's a really good way to train yourself to use the buffing spells as efficiently as possible. Because they're all you have available.
Nice.
You gotta reassign those fucking charge points.
Honestly, I'm just gonna tell them to go to the main city and then we'll win eventually.
Oh, you don't want to do that.
Why?
Skaven.
We just need to take
So-
the city.
If anything doesn't route fully, like the stuff on the side, start fucking recovering, all of these towers in the city will start chewing up your units. And so you'll lose way more... Like, I know you just said you didn't care about casualties, but you do want to be able to go from city to city to city to conquest,
Okay.
where if you chase specific units down, even if you just kind of go, okay, this blob, target, like, that unit of clan rats, they'll run over, kill that unit, and see how they kind of, like, passively are taking that objective point.
Right.
Because the AI is going to naturally try and stand near the objective points to defend them.
Okay.
And then when you take the objective points, the towers break. Like that.
Sure. Okay, cool.
So it ends up kind of doing what you end up wanting it to do without having as many losses.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. You're kicking ass. You've done fucking fantastic. From 34-1 to just now, 1085.
Oh yeah, I mean, but this is not fair.
Fucking massacre. Mind you, your numbers unfortunately have taken a bit of a hit going from 3787 to 3412.
That's nothing, dude.
No, not at all. It's actually very light fucking losses.
I know. I was like, wow, really? That's all? I should lose more.
Yeah, you've done great. That's the thing, because that big fucking plague spell he kept casting, it did a lot of damage to the models, or it did medium damage to a lot of models. So the health of the unit went down a lot. But you didn't actually lose that many individual models.
Well, the models are what counts, so.
Exactly.
Because they're still swinging the swords.
So he did a great job at generally annoying everyone in the group. Without actually being able to execute anyone in the group.
I feel like I would really need to play more D&D.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Why?
I need to cast more vicious mockery at people. I need to win via shame.
That's fair. Yeah, this is fucking dunzo. You just gotta get these last ones to full break. This is always the problem with fighting Skaven, though. Is these little, like, these ones that are way out here that aren't full broken.
Right. They're just taking
Because
forever.
then these, if they fucking rally, can just fucking be an ass running around the map for fucking so long. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, I will say there's another mod I've been playing with for specific runs whenever I play a Horde faction, which is no more army losses.
Oh.
So it removes army losses for everyone, you and the AI. So if you want to break units, it's no longer like, oh fuck, we've lost so many people, we all bail. You have to break that unit based off of they're surrounded, they're in danger, they've taken too much damage. And it's really fun to do as Horde factions, because a lot of times when you play as a Horde faction, you'll bring like 4 or 5 armies, and you don't get to use more than 2 of them before the enemy's like, I'm out.
Right.
There's too many, we're out.
Oh, thank
so
God.
I'm like, yeah, that's a good one.
Just took forever.
I love so much the update of when you win, all the towers break.
Cool.
That is so fucking useful.
Well, yeah, so you're not taking extra damage while you wait for shit to load.
Yeah, or while you're chasing down the last of the fucking units.
Right.
Because, God, that shit used to suck.
Yeah,
Trying to run around units to take territory.
Yeah, I'd say pretty good losses overall.
Yeah, 347 versus 1700.
Right. Oh, God.
Yeah. Kicked ass. You only got... Let's see, you took this settlement, so that's the last of your province, right?
Yeah, now my province is good, so that's good.
Heading south to the fucking corn.
Unless something happens when I end turn, yeah. That's the plan.
As long as the orcs don't fuck around.
Yeah, I mean, if the orcs attack me, obviously I gotta go kill them, but
Yeah.
I'm not worried about orcs.
Which would suck, because those orcs hold quite a few territories already.
Yes, they do.
Because they got the 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be annoying. Why did I just get... Wait, what?
What?
Oh, shit! So I just got 1,000 gold.
Cool. Great.
For you finishing that, because I just got the hold 2 provinces, either by direct control or military alliance.
Ah,
Expedition is eager.
So thanks for the extra money, buddy.
great. Hey, I'm not complaining. Why would I have a problem with that? That's fine.
I was like, it like popped up like, oh, here you go, and I was like, wait a minute, why am I getting money? I didn't do anything.
Very cool.
Fuck yeah.
Lady of the Glade.
I like that. That's fucking super useful, because that means we can both get fucking bonuses for us conquering shit.
Oh, I earned a hero.
We
Oh, fuck yeah.
the best.
Yeah, let's kick out that unit. Fuck that unit.
Can I offer assistance?
Only the dedicated.
I got the elf.
Nice. Another archer.
Oh, and I got the wolf. Oh wait. Oh, and I got this guy. Oh, he needs to be in the. He's in the wrong party.
General.
Oh, and you got your
My
witch
human.
hunter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is not my mission.
He can't seem to join the army right now.
Lead me astray.
It's
Yeah, I won't worry about it. It's fine. We can have the second hero. It's cool. It's cool.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Damn, you're sitting on 10 grand.
Yeah.
Why don't you recruit more armies?
I'm about to. I'm trying to decide what kind of buff I want. Maybe reduce plague spreading, honestly, might be good. I don't know.
Yeah, reduce corruption would be really good because you have the vampire ghost to your south.
Well, I'm thinking either that. Well, I'm at 100% control right now, but I'm thinking like well, the other option would be income from buildings, or possibly plus 20 growth might be good.
Yeah,
Actually, let's do the growth. That seems really strong.
and minus 10% for building costs. That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, let's definitely
Yeah.
recruit another lord. Huntsman general, so maybe the tactician would be good. It's not that good.
Confident tactician, either one.
Because if we got the Archlector, he could get.
I'm telling you, they're just. This isn't the place for them.
Oh wait, we have master engineers.
I know.
Ooh.
Lustria is not the place for these people.
Or just a regular Empire general.
Look, if you want to recruit them, that's fine.
No,
Just say.
I'm just pulling your leg. No, it's cool.
Like late game, they won't be a problem because you'll have access to the majority of the roster.
Well, we have Unbreakable though, right?
Yeah.
So like all these leadership buffs from the Huntsman generals doesn't seem valuable to me.
No, but the actual stat lines that they can get.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I don't know where you really want them. Their buffs kind of suck.
It's the fact that they can buff archers better because they have stat lines that buff archers.
I see. Recruit from Imperial supplies. Nothing.
And until you can get your gunnery armies, archers are going to be your bread and butter.
Yeah, I was gonna say I only have a level 1 barracks. Can't even get level 2 barracks yet.
Yep.
I'm waiting 4 more turns. I mean, it's bad. Like, God, progress is so slow on this fucking island. I guess
Progress is just slow in general. Well, get your level up on your new guy. They come in at level 4, so you gotta give them their level.
Oh, right.
And then I would say more spears than swordsmen, because yeah, here is just
Oh, I'm not even getting swordsmen. I'm just getting all spears.
good plan. Because everything here is fucking large.
Yeah, I'm literally just getting spearmen and archers. That's it. That's all I'm getting. Or spear shields, I should say. Not regular spears. Regular spears are poo.
You didn't want to start a second army?
I don't need it. I mean, honestly, I feel kind of bad. Like, I don't even need a second army. Like, that army that I made is literally just going to sit on his ass and just manage the city. He's not...
You forget, that's a valid thing to do.
Well, now I have 4
Standing
armies
armies
in 3
is a
cities.
good plan.
Like, I already have an extra army as it is.
Yes. Oh yeah, you haven't seen. Never mind. You'll understand.
To have an army at every city?
So nowadays, I typically like to run about 3 armies per city
Jesus, why?
because of the combat update.
What do you mean?
So the 6.0 update or 6.1 update for Warhammer 3 Total War was the combat update where they redid all the AI, and all of the AI makes more armies, is more aggressive, and conquers more. So you'll get real used to seeing the AI move 4 or 5 armies at a time, all in one big bunch.
Is that not exhausting?
Huh?
Wouldn't that be exhausting to fight all that all the time?
People want more combat.
I'm not saying combat's bad. I'm just saying, like, to fight 4 every battle is a 4-army battle. Like, that's a lot, dude.
It is a lot. But
the game
the
takes long to
alternative
do.
was before. So the main thing it fixes is before, you know, like you would get into a rhythm of like, okay, yeah, I've got my armies, went here, took the city. There's not really much of a defense because my army's just better. Who gives a shit? Keep going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when there's armies upon armies upon armies, you have to be a little bit more strategic about how you take fights.
For sure. Okay.
Because all of a sudden you can't really afford to just repeatedly bash your head on the wall, you know, against enemy territory. Yeah, if you look to your south,
Oh God.
you can see right here, multiple armies,
What the fuck? Even
multiple
these
armies.
vampires. Oh no! Wait. Oh shit.
Everybody does it.
What do I do now?
Get used to making a lot of armies.
So I guess should I just make a new army at every single spot?
Uh-huh.
Even if they're shit armies? I mean, like...
Yep. As long as there's something so you have bodies to stall.
Fuck me, okay.
That's why I typically have about 3 armies.
Yeah, sure.
Because, yeah. I'm going to swing over here really quick.
Alright, I made a whole new army. I don't have enough money to crank out another army, so... I have 2
You're going
armies.
to war.
I guess.
It's okay, it's the Skaven that are all the way down here.
I'm not that worried. Yeah, I was like, I'm not worried.
I gotta kill them quick, because, yeah, they've got 3 armies recruiting.
Yeah, go for it.
So I've got to get my boys up and over.
Okay, but for real though, since they're recruited so many armies, should I go kill these vampires? Or dark elves?
I mean, everyone is recruiting that many.
Well, okay. So the
It's
orcs
just the scale of escalation here.
So the orcs haven't come down. Do you think if I just leave the orcs alone, they'll leave me alone?
I have 0 idea.
Because everyone hates me. Like, I don't know who to kill.
Yeah. It's fun, isn't it?
Like, I don't know what to do.
The nation calls.
Or fuck it, let's go here.
To it.
We'll use this as a waiting move. Oh, I can just have it. Sweet.
Oh, there you go. It was actually empty.
Yeah, it was actually empty. Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, well that was my turn. Now I have 1 army per city. Cool.
Drop a save real quick.
Yeah, I'll just let this army recover. Yeah, we'll wait to move Wolfric. Because I gotta think about what the hell is even worth doing. Oh, nice.
Try and hit these fuckers fast.
Yeah, before they get anything good. That seems dumb though.
Yeah.
Like they're forced. Oh, is this like a GW Warhammer or a spin-off? So
This
this
GW is Warhammer.
it's Games Workshop Warhammer. Yeah. Very sponsored, in fact. Like they are very much
No,
so.
we're not sponsored.
No, we're not. I mean, like,
The
but like,
game is a collaboration.
well, but they. I mean, like in terms of like creative freedom. I mean, GW is pretty tight on what's allowed and not allowed, and
Yeah,
all that stuff.
that's why it's a collaboration. Because it's the 2 companies working together, Creative Assembly and Games Workshop.
Sure.
Sponsorship would be Games Workshop is paying them what to do.
Ah, I see. Looked a bit off. Although usually when you hear Warhammer, it's Space Marines and that. Yeah, I know.
Because this is the original.
Well, this is fantasy. Yeah, this is the fantasy version
Yeah.
of it. It's really good. Actually, you know, if you buy it, I mean, you'd have a lot of fun, I bet. You will need to buy 3 games, though, so that's about, what does that be, $180?
Not counting the DLCs? Yeah.
I mean, for what we have, yeah, we've sunk a lot of money into this game.
I've sunk a lot of money. Most of the DLCs you have, I bought.
That's a huge choice. I did not ask for any of those DLCs.
That's not true.
Asked for the Huntsman one, I think that's about it.
There you go.
But
That and Elsbeth.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth, yeah, she's fun. I actually like playing this.
Yeah. She was a great addition.
I feel like they
Okay.
made the Empire harder, though.
No, you're just playing Wolfric.
True.
Let's go here. And here. And here.
Just assigning 1-to-1 on everyone.
Yep.
Are you gonna? I'm curious though. Are you gonna turn the rest around to combat the reinforcements?
No, I got reinforcements coming in right next to it. And my reinforcements is a full bar army.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
That's stupid. They'll just spawn and instantly kill each other.
Yeah, they're literally gonna spawn in and immediately get their shit rocked.
That's so stupid. $180, damn. I'll probably stick to miniature collecting. Honestly, though, this is cheaper than miniature collecting. What do you
It
play?
is.
Do you play 40k, I assume? Because like, I have a Blood Angels army. Like, don't get me started on how expensive that is. I gave up collecting because it got to be too expensive. Because like, and my army's old too. My army's not even competitive anymore because it's so old. Because like my army's mostly tactical marines, and those things went extinct. Because now
Those things are fucking extinct.
well, no, because they don't even sell them anymore. Because now they have the infil. What is it?
Primaris.
Primaris, yeah, the Primaris fucking
Yeah.
marines, which are just objectively better and are the
Yep.
same cost to field on the back. Like it's stupid. They've ruined my
You
army.
can take Archmagios for that.
Archmagios.
Yeah, fucking the head Archmagios fucking he's the one that made those.
Oh.
The head of the god damn it. My cat got it.
40 Space Marines. I got a crap ton of Inferno Marines from the Combat Patrol magazines. Oh, there you go.
Oh nice.
I'm not as familiar with the Inferno Marines, but which faction?
I think that's Salamanders, isn't it?
Oh, is that Salamanders? That's cool. I love Salamanders. I love the green. I'm Blood Angels, and I kind of regret it. You know, I only picked Blood Angels because all my friends had a blue one and a green one, and they said it should be the red one. There was no consideration of lore or anything. They were just like, you should get the red-colored one.
You should be red.
That
And
was
you're like,
the
okay.
entire decision-making process for my chapter.
Damn.
And their playstyle is not my playstyle at all. Because they're the
That's
one
fucking
faction
funny.
in 40k that's melee. That's not me.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
You're
stupid.
all ranged.
I know, I should have done Imperial Fists or something, or Dark Angels.
Or even guardsmen, honestly.
I
Shit
should-
ton of artillery.
I would have loved that, and all the infantry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have been Guardsman. Actually, you know what's cool, though, is now you can have allies. I could buy Guardsmen and add them into my Blood Angel army. Because you can do allied stuff, where like you just
Fuck
get
yeah.
like a general. And so that's something I've thought about. Are they even good? Because I barely play anyone with bolters. Oh, you're talking about the tactical marines? No, they're dog shit. Don't fucking use them. That's why, like I said, I have a Blood Angels army, but they're not competitive, so I don't play it anymore. Because I'm not going to rebuy a whole new fucking army just to keep up with whatever edition they're on now.
Valid.
Oh, but if you were asking that question about the Imperial Guard, they use las guns, which are actually worse than bolters. But the point is, there's so fucking many of them, it doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
just
there's
roll
so many you will wound.
Right, there's just a lot of dice rolled.
Well, especially if you have a good general for them too, you can get stupid fucking shit. Like hits on fucking 3s up.
Oh yeah, and then when you're rolling a squad of 30 men, yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. All of a sudden everything is dead.
I still argue that Imperial Guard is better than Orcs. I know that's hot take, but I feel
Yeah, I
like
can see it.
I feel like because you get the shots, you have better shots in the shooting phase. Because I would
Yeah.
argue that Guardsmen have roughly equal melee stats to Orc boys. So I think that Imperial Guard is better. Because you get those extra free hits and you're more likely to hit on those shooting phases. Rather than the Orcs who only hit on 6s when they shoot. So they're
Yeah.
fucking terrible. Good wounded stats, but they never hit.
Oh hey, there's that warp lightning I was talking about.
Oh, I was looking. Oh, there it is. Cool.
Yeah, it hurt.
Damn, would Tyranids compare to Guard since they're both quantity? Well, they're different. Tyranids are way better than Guard. Okay, I'll get rid of my bias immediately and just say Tyranids are broken. As far
They
as I
are.
know, because they can get into combat instantly, so they can skip over the shooting phase essentially. Like you get maybe one turn of shooting against Tyranids, and then they're on you.
Yeah, Tyranids fuck.
To be fair, that is one nice thing about the fact that I'm Blood Angels is I have a lot of melee guys, so like for me, I think I can handle Tyranids okay. But like for most Space Marine chapters, yeah, they're gonna get.
I mean, there's a
fucked by
reason the
Tyranids.
Blood Angels and goddamn Ultramarines are the two that keep running into them.
Yeah, it actually last time. Now I'm outdated on my lore, but in the overarching story that Games Workshop tries to propose, the last update I heard was that the Tyranids were about to attack the Blood Angel homeworld of Baal. So that was where, for my lore personally, that I kept up with, is that I was supposed to be like mainly fighting Tyranids for my army.
Did you hear about the Octarian War ending?
I don't even know if I'm familiar with that war even existing, so you can dump
The
it.
orcs and the Tyranids were fucking fighting.
That's over?
Because,
Oh,
the
shit.
Tyranids won.
Of course they won. Tyranids are going to win the whole universe eventually.
Well, because there for a long time it looked like the orcs were just going to keep them stuck in a perpetual fight.
For sure.
And yeah, no, it turned out the Tyranids are even more broken than we thought.
Wait, hold on. How? Because the only way, from what I remember from orc lore, is that the only way to kill orcs, to get them off a planet, is to destroy the planet. Because they literally can't, because of the way they infect shit. Because they're fungus.
Yep.
So does that mean like the Tyranids were eating the planets?
I don't know the specifics. I just know the Tyranids won.
Because I can't imagine them ever winning unless they kill the planets themselves. And the only ones who could kill a planet, I believe, I thought was when they do...
I mean, Tyranids literally eat planets. Because it's just biomass.
Damn, I tend to avoid my Tyranids. They look like xenomorphs, but without a round dome of skull. Yeah, I mean, I think they're inspired by the xenomorphs. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me.
Definitely.
Or maybe the xenomorphs are inspired by Tyranids. I don't know what came first.
No. Xenomorphs definitely came first.
Okay. Because xenomorphs is like the original thing of what we think of as an alien in general, right?
No.
No?
We have, like, the original alien is the little gray man.
Oh, well, sure. I meant like
Yeah.
the way that we think of like the buggy kind of...
Well, yeah, they were the
Lizardy.
first ones to do, like, a bug idea for...
Yeah.
Well, even then, because we have, like, if you look back at, like, old 50s sci-fi movies,
Mhm.
like, you even have, like, the pod people.
Oh, we're just people.
Well,
Sure.
yeah, the whole idea is that, like, they're like a spore. So they come down, the pods land, and then the pods release spores, and the spores mind control people.
Cool.
And then, so the actual, like, what the alien looks like is just whatever the occupying life form is of that planet.
Very cool. Okay.
So we've come up with a lot of different fucking looks for aliens. I really love old sci-fi, like 50s sci-fi and stuff. And like you have the a lot of like insect fucking aliens and stuff, and then you had the what the fuck was the name of that show? I mean, you had Doctor Who, which gave us like Cybermen and fucking Daleks and stuff, and those are aliens. Then you also have like their potato guys, which are very Space Marine in style.
I love the potato guys. Those guys are
They're
so funny.
fucking great. I love them.
They're so goddamn stupid. It's awesome.
Yeah, they're the epitome of fucking like fucking
They act like orcs. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. They're just the Centaurians. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds
I
right.
had to think about, I was like, what the fuck is the name of them? Or Saltarians. God, I fucking love Doctor Who. Sorry, me being a giant nerd for fucking Doctor Who content.
No, I love it. It's awesome.
There's so much like Doctor Who has so much good rando shit because they were just making shit, you know.
I argue that Christopher Eccleston's time was super underrated, and I think he gets unfair hate.
Which one is he?
He's the guy who had the leather jacket, who was baldy, and
Oh, the reboot, the return, or not reboot, the
season
restart.
9. He was Doctor Number 9. Yeah. They just
He had a
continued.
great era.
Yeah, I liked him because he is
Yeah,
competing with
he's the
Rose.
one that gave us Rose Tyler to begin with. Yeah.
Yeah, I love David Tennant, but I really think Christopher Eccleston is better than Matt Smith, to be honest. In my opinion.
I wouldn't say that. I think
Really?
I David Tennant's was
He's my favorite. David Tennant's my favorite.
iconic.
I'm saying that I think Christopher Eccleston was better than Matt Smith, though.
Matt Smith is the Raggedy Man.
Yeah.
Raggedy Man might be better than David Tennant.
Really?
Yeah, because he's
just
so David
plain.
Tennant
I
is
don't
the
know.
mournful Doctor. No, because did you watch through his whole series?
I watched through Christopher Eccleston, David Tennant, and Matt Smith, and then I gave up after Matt Smith left.
That's fair. So I think the big thing with not living in the country where Doctor Who is from, I'm surprisingly never. We're from America. It's from Britain.
Yeah, but we still get the show, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's great. I would suggest watching it. At least the new series, like starting from Leather Jacket.
Yeah, Christopher Eccleston.
That was the
yes,
thing.
he's Doctor Number 9 is what it is. If you want.
I think so. I think David Tennant's great, but I think David Tennant's biggest problem is his whole character is he's the edgy Doctor.
Well, I just like that he seems more grounded as like a real person compared to like the others who seem more fantastical.
So I think it's. Wait, are you David Tennant's?
Yeah, David Tennant. Yeah, I felt like he was. Now, granted, Christopher Eccleston was the most serious one, I think, of them. Because
He was definitely the most fuck around.
Christopher Eccleston?
Yeah, fuck around and find out.
Oh, yeah, like a badass. Yeah, he was such a badass. Yeah. That dude was savage. That's why I said like I like him more than Matt Smith. For me.
I think the big thing is, so like, Eccleston is kind of that guy where he's still in war mode. You know, the Time War's finished, but he's still like hunting Daleks essentially. He's still in fight mode.
Covering ground.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tennant is playing a Doctor who is trying to kind of reestablish what it means to be the Doctor.
Sure.
Am I kind? Am I caring? Am I merciful? Or am I still this war doctor? Am I this brutal, vicious time god who will do whatever the fuck I please?
Sure.
And so he's back and forth with that, where I think Raggedy Man, the entire gimmick is him trying to run away. Because
they're
Tennant,
all running away, though.
No, because Tennant is trying to figure out where he sits, right?
Sure.
And he's like in the Day of the Doctor, where they all do the crossover.
Is it the one where they even have the old man one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they have the War Doctor.
Sure.
In that fucking special, there's a part where they're talking about the War Doctor's like, have you ever counted? And fucking Raggedy Man's like, what would be the point? And then David Tennant is like, names off the exact number of people who died. And he's like, where are you that you could forget? Where are you now that you could forget how many people we killed? Forget what we've done. And Raggedy Man essentially is like, you don't want to know, but the reality of the situation is he hasn't forgotten, but he's done worse things.
Right.
Because by the time of the Day of the Doctor, Raggedy Man already had the whole where fucking what's her name? Main girl, Amelia Pond.
Oh, Amelia, yeah, sure.
Where she gets kidnapped, and he proceeds to start murdering his way across the galaxy, calling in every favor that is owed to him.
Yeah, that was nutty.
He's murdering his way through space and time because it is the great line of like, we don't need to fear you, you're a good man, and good men have too many rules. And he goes, good men don't need rules. Now's not the day to find out why I have so many.
Ooh, I love that line. That's good.
Because it is the whole point of the Raggedy Man Doctor is that he is not a good person, but he is pretending to be one.
I don't think the Doctor's ever been like a morally good person. He just has a bias towards humanity, right?
Well, so it depends on the Doctor, because like the Scarf Doctor is a good person.
Oh, is he?
From like way back in the day, he's a good guy. The original Doctor tried to be a good person. Like he wasn't intentionally a dick.
Back in the when it was black and white and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he was just doing his job.
Sure.
And a lot of the Doctors generally were trying to do what's best, not just for humanity, but just kind of everyone. Where when we got the reboot, it's after the Time War.
Gotcha.
And the Time War was such a devastating thing for not only the Doctor as a character, but all of, the Time Lords dying, the Daleks fucking supposedly dying permanently, and then we find out a bunch of them escaped, because nothing you do can ever kill the Daleks.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing is you never really have like a satisfying, like, this enemy's gone in Doctor Who.
Well, because it's time.
I know.
So you can't really kill anything permanently. The only thing we've ever seen die kind of permanently was the silence.
Sure.
And the silence is just gone. And it's because they did the whole rig with the moon landing.
Right.
Where it's in the consciousness of every human being forever. And eventually everything forever.
Right.
But that's kind of the thing is like... So, like, do you know the history of the Daleks?
Not the history, but they were aliens at one point, weren't they?
So the Daleks originally were just, like, in the original timeline, right? Before the Time Lords got involved and started fucking with shit. The Daleks essentially become, like, the largest empire and conquer pretty much everything in the known universe.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, the Time Lords sit in, like, kind of a time bubble outside of space and time.
Sure.
And the Time Lords are like, okay, well, the Daleks are bastards, and they're evil, and they're really powerful, and they'll conquer everything. So, fuck those guys. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll go back and we'll cripple them at key points in their empire so that they lose to other people. So that this huge...
Sure.
super empire of Daleks never happens.
Okay.
To kind of, because that's the other thing is the Time Lords are, I think they're canonically the first people to figure out time travel, and they kind of take that to heart and become this. I mean, that's how they figure out regeneration and all that shit. Hold on, Savvy's going to work.
Yeah, all good.
Give me just a sec.
I mean, you're doing a good job with that ambush too. It looks like he's cleaning it up pretty well. Maybe not. I don't know. We definitely have... I mean, like, there's this gap here you might be able to sneak through, but... It's pretty rough. I mean, even if you go to the tactical... Like... Yeah, he's killing these, but... This side is definitely outnumbered. Definitely a little disappointing to see.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so... the Time Lords kind of go, well, like... You know, fuck it. It's our responsibility to essentially ensure that the universe always continues. Right?
Sure. Why not?
Simply because they're like, well, we're the Lords of Time. I mean, they literally renamed themselves Time Lords.
Were they not originally Time Lords?
No, they called themselves that when they figured out time travel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, it's a self-title.
Good for them.
Because they are now the Lords of Time.
Yeah, what was that? He said, listening to Doctor Who lore makes me want to watch it. Issue is, I'd have to catch up on a lot of things for my watch list. Well, what's on your watch list, dude? Like, Doctor Who's pretty damn cool. Like, what the hell do you think is more important than that?
Honestly, you will get just so much fucking, like, worth out of a Doctor Who binge.
I mean, yeah, I don't... How many years did that go? Like, I watched it for a long time.
I mean, it's still going.
Oh, God. Oh, right, because the woman doctor. Right.
No, she's gone. We have a black doctor now.
I got a black dude. Man, it's
He's
too many
great.
people. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's like there's too... Have we got to 13 yet? And, like, they're done?
Oh,
like,
yeah. No. So we got around that. So the Raggedy Man was the final doctor. And then...
No, he wasn't. He was 12.
Huh?
No, he was Dr. 12. Wait, no. Because Christopher Eccleston was Dr. 9. And then Tennant was 10. Matt Smith was 11. And then there's still two more after him.
But David Tennant fucking died. And then refused to regenerate. And then he regenerated again.
Oh, right.
So he stole a regeneration to stay.
What about the other one? There's still one unaccounted for. If
So,
you're trying to claim Matt's
fucking...
13. Because that still make him 12 under that logic.
So Matt also does the same thing. The Raggedy Man does
he
the
does?
same thing.
Oh, that's... I forgot.
And then at the
Awesome.
end, he fucking is gonna die. And fucking Clara Oswald convinces the Time Lords to give him a new run for his regenerations. So he's back to 1.
With the woman? Or who is in between that?
With the Scot.
Oh, the old Scottish
We got a
guy?
Scottish doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the new 1.
Oh. Sure.
So, with him being the reset to 1, then we have him as 1, the woman as 2, and the black guy's at 3.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I always have to say, the regenerations between them, like the way they discover their bodies, is always so fun. The way they do that.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
they're like,
because
oh, I still have ears.
yeah, because that's the other thing is there's like the Doctor's been really lucky to regenerate generally humanoid every time. Because technically you could regenerate as anything.
Wait, then hold on. How is he becoming human every? Not that I have a problem with it, but like, that seems super
Luck.
unlikely.
Yeah,
With how
it's just
many
kind of one of the
aliens there
things that's
are?
kind of a running gag of like, that's kind of why he's surprised every time when he comes out as a human.
Was
It's because he's
original
like,
species-
oh!
Was his original species human?
They look human, but Time Lords aren't human, because they always have the 2 hearts thing.
Oh, right, 2 hearts, yeah.
That's like the identifying marker of the Time Lords.
Sure.
Okay, so the Daleks, so they're at the end of time, right? And the Time Lords go back in time to try and cripple their empire, because essentially if the Daleks make this massive empire, they will be the death of everything.
Right.
Because not only will they kill every other race in the universe, but then they'll eventually die out and kill themselves from kind of over-conquest.
Interesting.
So, it's this huge, like, okay, well, we have to step in. We have to do something, right?
Sure.
So they go back in time, and the Time Lords, because their whole thing previously was kind of like the fucking, the Prime Directive, where they're like, we don't get involved.
Ah, okay.
And then the Daleks are the ones that make them break this rule, because they're like, okay, but they're a threat to existence.
Right.
So, they go back and they start crippling the Dalek Empire. Here's the thing. So, now imagine, because this is where we get the actual time travel thing, right? Where
Right.
proper time travel gets involved. So, original timeline, Daleks make it to the end of the universe as this super powerful conquest, conquer everything, everything dies. All of a sudden, the Time Lords go back in time and start killing key people that would advance their technology or would win them specific battles, whatever. So all of a sudden, the Time Lords are acting like assassins throughout time,
That's cool.
but only against the Daleks. Well, then the Daleks start to lose to a different faction. I forget the name of them, but they're like a synthoid race,
The
right?
Cybermen?
No, they're a different one. They got full, like, killed off in the fucking old series.
Oh, okay.
Again, one of the very few factions to get, like, fully deleted.
Were they worse than the Daleks in that respect then?
Yeah, so they cripple the Daleks, and then these guys take over, and these guys are these, like, synths that are essentially, like, we take organics and compose you into synthetics, much like what the Cybermen would become.
So they're like the Borg? from Star
Yeah!
Trek?
And then, so
okay.
the Time Lords are like, okay, well, that's a problem. So then they go and they start crippling those guys. Well, then,
Okay.
the Daleks start to evolve and up their technology, even with the assassinations, and start to become even more warlike.
Perfect.
And become more war-focused in their technology. So all of a sudden, the Daleks are even harder to kill. So,
Okay.
essentially, this goes back and forth for, you know, what originally is like, hey, we're gonna use this period of time to assassinate him. Well, the Time Lords start going back farther and farther, and no matter what the Time Lords do, the Daleks keep going. They can never eradicate the Daleks or cripple them enough to get them to stop fighting.
Got it.
So this becomes the beginning of the Time War,
Of
where
constant
the
back and
Time
forth.
Lords... So here's the thing. Daleks can't travel through time.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
wait.
So
then how-
Daleks are fighting a time war against an enemy who can change the future and past, and they're still winning.
how the fuck do they do that?
Because they remember the Time Lords from when they get assassinated and shit. They're remembering people getting killed and glances of them, and they start to figure out that something is attacking them from beyond the reaches of time.
Oh my god.
And so all of a sudden the Time War starts, and it is quite literally these fucking Daleks fighting against the Time Lords who are hopping throughout all of time trying to kill them. And then the Time Lords start literally popping out to, like, assassinate someone, only for the Daleks to be waiting and kill them.
Whoa.
Because
That's cool.
they purposefully prop a guy up as important They're like, we're gonna write that this guy was the reason we came up with this technology.
Right, so then they know someone will come to assassinate them.
Yeah.
And
bait them into assassinating them, and then when they show up, they kill the Time Lord.
oh my god, that's brilliant.
So all of a sudden, the Daleks are literally playing 5D chess against the fucking Time Lords.
Yeah, he even said it, 40 chess, yeah.
Yeah, and it's fucking insane. And it's this huge fucking war, and it eventually gets to the point where at the end of time, the Daleks find the way into the little pocket dimension of time where the Time Lords are hiding.
Uh-oh.
So now you have a proper war happening, like a physical, straight-up fight happening at the end of time between the Daleks and the Time Lords.
Okay.
And you still have the Time War happening.
Oh, because it's constant, because it's still time travel and shit.
Right!
Oh god. So in a way, the whole end of time war is always happening throughout the whole show.
Oh, it gets even better.
Okay.
So the Daleks are winning.
Sure,
Like,
there's
they're
more of them.
kicking the Time Lord's ass.
Yeah.
Because no matter what the Time Lords do, they even at one point go back and they fucking gas bomb the planet.
The Daleks? Or
No, the Time Lords. They go
shit.
back and gas bomb the fucking Daleks when they're in their, like, modern day fucking era.
Okay.
To try and, like, genocide them and just wipe them the fuck out.
Sure.
The fucking Daleks invent new breathing fucking machines to help them breathe through the gases.
Oh, that is so cool. What
And
the
that's
fuck?
why the Daleks are in those shell casings, is because effectively they're the one thing that the fucking Time Lords could never counter.
Yeah, because they're like resistant to everything, pretty much, right?
Right, which is why the Daleks now look like weird little squid things.
Because they're
If you've ever seen when the Daleks open up.
Yeah,
when they started, they looked more human.
Oh, so they evolved to be a alien that can use the machines.
Yeah, they've
easier.
genetically modified themselves to become these essentially immune to every disease, immune to aging, immune to fucking, like, lack of oxygen. They're just these unkillable fucking things because their only goal is to kill the Time Lords. Their only goal is to exterminate.
Okay, so one interesting thing I wonder, though, is if the Daleks know that the Time Lords are coming after them because they take over the world, why wouldn't they perhaps...
Oh, they don't know why. The Time Lords didn't tell them.
Wait,
All
what?
they know is that these fuckers are attacking them from all of time.
Wait, they didn't bother to say,
exists-
hey, you guys will stop bothering you if you just don't take over the universe.
Nope.
What the fuck?
So as far as the Daleks know, the Time Lords are just their ancient enemy.
Right.
They are destined to fight these guys no matter what, because as long as they have existed, these things have been trying to kill them.
Oh my god, it's just like that Rick and Morty episode where he, like, accidentally, like, kills some goat dad, and then it starts the intergenerational trauma of them all preparing for Morty to come back, and Morty comes back with better and better shit and keeps killing them over and over. Oh my god.
That's effectively Doctor Who in a nutshell.
Oh my god, that's brilliant.
Which, by the way, the best fucking... so the reason the Doctor has, like, the time... Or the Doctor of War and everything... is when you fucking... so when they're at the end of time, the Doctor fought in the Time War.
And they sent him back from that war, I guess?
No. So the Doctor realized during the war that the Time Lords couldn't win.
Oh.
And that the Time Lords were going to keep committing atrocities throughout time to try and kill the Daleks. And likewise, the Daleks would keep committing worse and worse atrocities trying to kill the Time Lords.
Sure.
In effect, the Time Lords had become the exact problem they were trying to stop. The Time War would end the universe.
Oh, well, how does that work?
Because eventually these two factions would keep scaling up against each other, and the Daleks would start creating, like, solar system deleting weapons.
Oh my god.
And then the Time Lords would start creating weapons to delete you from time.
Oh, shoot, just like in Marvel, the TVA stuff.
Right,
Where they
and
stab you
so
and you
all of a
stop
sudden
existing.
you have a problem where these two factions will never win, but they will destroy everything around them to keep trying.
Wait, so if Doctor Who knew this, then why did he not try and explain it to the Time Lords and see if there's an
So they didn't listen.
Oh,
The Doctor...
He tried,
So the Doctor ends up, in the original
before the reboot.
timeline, the Doctor kills All of them.
Oh, the Daleks and the Time Lords.
Yeah. So
Well, that's
at
one
the Battle
solution.
of Gallifrey, at the end of time, well, not the end of time, but essentially the end of the Time Lords, he destroys all of them. He creates essentially a giant bomb that kills every single Time Lord and every single Dalek.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
it does sound like the
their
Cold War.
fucking...
I agree.
Huh?
He said, "Why is this mildly reminding me of the Cold War with technology invention?" It
Essentially,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what it is.
And so he kills all of them. And then he's the last Time Lord. Because he killed everyone else.
Because keep in mind, dude, that this series got invented in the 50s, wasn't it? Yep. Pretty much at the start of the Cold War, so that would make sense. I mean,
end of World War II, yeah.
Yeah, like the themes make sense. That's a very normal connection.
The
whole thing is a metaphor for why we don't have nuclear war right now, because it's fucked.
So when he ends everything, right?
Yeah.
Then he goes on thinking that he killed everyone. And then the day of the Doctor, we find out he didn't kill everyone.
Oh, so he just missed, essentially?
No. They needed a better solution. Because the problem is with him killing everyone, killing all the Daleks and all the Time Lords, every time he runs into the Daleks, from before that moment, they're still trying to kill him.
Sure.
And there's no chance that what he does now, or there's always a chance that what he does now might end up preventing different Daleks from going to that fight in the future.
That need to die.
Right.
Well, what's
So
wrong
he's
with
like, I
killing
need
Dalek early,
something
though?
else. Huh?
Whoa, am I missing something? So there's because they have this concept of like a fixed points in time, right?
Right.
Where there's like this stuff has to happen to, I assume, get to the Gallifrey battle, correct?
Right.
So what would be wrong with killing someone who was going to die anyway, though, at the end of time in Gallifrey?
Everything they do in between.
Oh.
So, like, if you killed, say, the Red Baron,
Right.
he always dies at the end of World War I.
Right.
But if you kill him in the first month of World War I, it goes a lot differently.
Oh, sure, because then there's less allies dying. Yeah, okay.
Right. So anyone he potentially kills early, or anyone who doesn't make it to that battle, could potentially mean that a general that's a great-grandchild doesn't make it to that battle, so that battle doesn't even happen on the same day.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, so some people just have to die and be allowed to be killed.
There's fixed points.
Right, the fixed points in time. Oh,
There's
man.
things that have to happen.
But not really have to happen. It's just they only have to happen in order for the universe to keep existing, essentially.
Right.
Like, you could
Which
change
also means
it,
that
but it just
the
would fuck it
universe... So there's a few times where the Doctor attempts to change things, and the universe essentially fights back. It will autocorrect.
Oh, wow.
So there's been a few times where the Doctor has saved someone he knows is supposed to die, and how they're supposed to die, and he chooses to save them only for them to still kill themselves or something else to kill them.
Sure, they die incidentally of another reason. Yeah.
Yeah, because the universe will autocorrect.
Wait, so if that's the case, then I mean, this seems a little far-fetched to assume the universe itself is correcting it, but if the universe is self-correcting it at that point because of some weird cosmically self-preservation thing, why would the Doctor even bother trying to get involved anyway?
Because he's trying to atone for what he did.
Oh, so he's just a flawed character, and okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's his whole reason for trying to help anyone, and it's why he tries to save all these small people, and why he always tells small people that everyone matters.
Even though they don't.
Even though in the reality, no one matters.
Correct. Yeah.
Because they're all gonna just end.
Beyond the fact that everyone eventually dies of an old age, kind of a thing.
Right.
Like
but eventually, the universe will die.
Sure.
And he's seen it. So he's gotten to the point where he's like, every single person that exists. That's also why the Doctor typically will try to talk down his enemies, too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also why he is feral against the Daleks.
But why is
like, every time he sees them, because he's still that guy. He fought literally thousands upon thousands of years against them.
No, sorry, but I just realized, if he's encountering all these Daleks at all these different points in time, why isn't he encountering other Time Lords as well who are coming to kill the Daleks at those moments?
So, fun thing with the Time Lords.
Okay.
So the Time Lords, other than the Doctor, would get into a TARDIS.
Sure.
and they would time travel to that location and then come right back.
Sure.
They didn't free roam.
Oh, like they literally hop on top of whatever they're doing and do it and leave.
So one of the things that the Doctor did before he killed everyone was lock all the TARDISes but his own.
Oh.
His TARDIS was the only one missing, meaning the moment he killed every Time Lord, he killed every Time Lord.
Oh, even through all time?
Uh-huh.
Wait, but doesn't that mean that it's his job to then go replace all the Time Lords that he killed that caused the fixed moments to happen?
You would think.
Or is that just a writing flaw at that point?
So a lot of kind of how the Doctor Who has always explained it is that time isn't a straight line.
That's what they're implying, though. Because otherwise there would be no fixed points in time if alternate universes were appropriate, like in the Marvel universe, right?
It's not alternate universe either. The way Doctor Who explains it is that time is a big ball of timey-wimey bullshit.
So essentially it's a non-answer. Yeah.
No, it's the idea that essentially take a ball of yarn.
Yeah.
Unravel a ball of yarn. When it was wound, it had one end and one beginning, right?
Sure.
Now take a ball of yarn, unwind it all the way, and then put the two pieces, the beginning and the end of it, together.
Sure.
And it fuses together.
So it's like a
and then
circle.
mush it all into a big ball.
Oh. So
A
it's
lot
loop.
of points are going to touch each other.
Oh, right. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting.
But you'll always reach that end, and you'll always reach that beginning.
Right. Oh, wow. So it's like a looping... So he's kind of like in a self-contained prison, almost.
He's stuck.
Oh, fuck. How do you not kill yourself at that point? Like, what's the point of existing for yourself if...
That's kind of the big running thing behind the Doctor, is that he is manically depressed.
Oh, he's so... I know that, obviously.
Because he's hyper-aware
He's too...
of the futility of reality.
If anything,
And the fact that no matter how much good he does, it can all be undone.
Well,
and it
doesn't
will
matter.
be undone.
Yeah, like everything
Yeah.
he does means nothing. Because everyone dies anyway.
So he is
Fuck.
effectively... The entire point of the show is to watch the Doctor's journey as he makes it back to that ending point.
But he could always go back to the ending point anytime he wanted. He even does it in one of... Is it David Tennant's series, or is it...
It's the Scotsman does it.
Yeah, but one of them, they actually go to that battle, right? And because they're explaining to their companion why it's all for nothing and all that.
During the Day of the Doctor,
Oh, sure.
they go. And we find out that he didn't kill everyone. He instead time-locked it.
So can he not, with his TARDIS... So the TARDIS itself, the way it works is it still is stuck in that string of time, right? The timey ball,
Yep.
right? So it can't
It's still
go
in the
beyond
big
the
ball.
wall. It can't go beyond the ball, right?
It's not supposed to. There are, I think, 4 occasions that it goes beyond the ball.
The reason why I ask is because in the way the Doctor Who is written, is it such that the ball itself is all that exists, or are there other balls?
There are other
adjacent?
balls.
Okay, so I guess I'm curious why
But
the
they're
Doctor
not like a
couldn't-
multiverse. They're a different ball.
He's asking, does the TARDIS run off of a dying star, or is my friend wrong? I don't remember. I thought it did,
Kind of
though.
and not really. So it has the force of a dying star inside of it, but it's not actually a dying star.
Because
it has its own intelligence.
Because in science in general, just so you know, when a star dies, it becomes a black hole, and I don't believe there's a black hole in the TARDIS.
Yeah, it has the same force. Because the Doctor
Right.
refers to it many times as it's the heart of a dying star. But it's just to say that it is effectively the entire... what is that called?
Magnitude? I don't know.
Potential energy of the
sure.
universe is inside the TARDIS. Because it can be and has been most places in time, if you destroy it, it could potentially destroy every place it's ever been at that same time.
Wait, hold on. Does that mean that all the TARDISes that were... so you said they were locked. They weren't destroyed, though, right? At the very end of time. So they're kind of frozen.
So
they
they're
didn't blow up.
stuck.
Okay.
So that was also like a big plot hole for a long time. So in the Day of the Doctor, we find out that the Doctor didn't kill everyone. He thinks he did, because it was necessary to lie to himself.
But he knew in his heart that he didn't kill everyone?
No, he had no idea.
Oh, Okay.
During the Day of the Doctor, when these three, the David Tennant, the Raggedy Man, and the War Doctor all meet, they end up coming up with a new plan because of Rose Tyler to instead time lock the fucking Time War. So it cuts it out of the ball of yarn. The entirety of the Time War snipped from the ball of yarn and put to the side.
Wait, if that's true,
So that the
then
rest of the ball of yarn can stay.
why wouldn't the ball of yarn unravel?
They fuse the ends.
So what is the new end and beginning? Like, how does... I mean...
So that's kind of the point, is we don't know.
Oh, they haven't written that yet? Okay. No worries.
So we've seen a few points, because we also know that so now the Doctor doesn't die at Gallifrey anymore. He now dies at a very specific planet that has, like, crystals and everything. Because it's like a whole running thing.
He's avoiding
but
that planet.
you avoid that planet because you know you're going to die there.
Right.
So,
but inevitably you have to eventually get there, but you don't know when. But at the same time, you have
yeah,
the power
and
to never
rule
go
one of a
there.
time traveler is to never go to the place you die.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the TARDIS get destroyed by Daleks in a forge or just a different timeline? Yeah, so we get a few weird things. So the TARDIS has been, air quotes, destroyed a few times. But then the fucking time being weird, they'll typically just undo it. Like, they'll kind of hand wave, be like, oh, the TARDIS got destroyed, but in reality, it wasn't even there.
It's kind of bad writing. It's...
Yeah, because they're just like, we can't actually destroy the TARDIS.
Or they'll give them a
That won't
second,
work.
like, duplicate one, or, like, you know, whatever the excuse they want to come up with.
And then, which, by the way, the female Doctor was a sad run. And it was mainly...
I never saw her. I just know people didn't like her for some reason.
So the reason people didn't like her... There was a lot of people that didn't like her because she was a woman, which was stupid.
Oh.
Because there's never been any rules for regeneration being one gender.
Well, yeah, that's stupid.
But the other reason, and the more valid reason, which is the same reason I don't like her, she's not the fucking Doctor!
Wait, she's a different Time Lord?
No, she's the Doctor, but she's not actually the Doctor. So she's kind of playing the role like if you hired, like, fucking Sir Ian McKellen, right? To play, like, Palpatine, but then instead of playing Palpatine, he played Xavier from X-Men,
You mean Magneto?
but is named Palpatine.
Oh.
Like, the character's just wrong. It's just not the Doctor.
So she's just a shit actor.
No, that's the thing. Her acting's good. What she was given.
So the writing
as,
was
like,
bad.
Writing. Yeah, the writing was awful.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out, like, what's wrong here.
So like, one of the main things about the Doctor is supposed to be that, like, even after the Day of the Doctor, right, where they time lock it, and then all of a sudden from that point on, the Raggedy Man and Forward get to know that they didn't kill everyone at the end. But they did still kill everyone during the Time War. So they've still done a ton of awful things.
Sure.
So they're still regretting all the awful things they've done and trying to repent by making every small little adjustment they can to make the lives of the unimportant in between important.
Okay. Cool. I mean, that makes sense.
Sorry, just taking a drink.
No, that's fine. I was just reflecting, like, so because of that, does that mean that the black guys also screwed up?
No! So weirdly, so this is the crazy thing, right? So the main problem with the female Doctor was when she first came out, she was kind of weird, but it was like, okay, she's just starting, right? Who cares?
Well, everyone gets it.
Every Doctor takes a little bit to catch their feet.
I didn't like Matt when he started because I like David Tennant so
Right.
much. I mean, I get it.
So it was like, all right, yeah, go ahead. And she took a little bit to kind of get going, but the more she would interact with people, the more she stopped being the Doctor. So, like, the Doctor's whole thing is that he at the heart, the character at the heart of them, is a bad person. The Doctor is a
sure.
bad person
And
who
very
is
depressed.
trying to be better.
Well, and super depressed and pessimistic.
Right.
Yeah.
and because of the awful thing, he has effectively time PTSD.
Correct.
You know,
yes,
he's been in
perfect.
the
I love
biggest war to ever exist.
that will ever
He
exist.
is
And, yeah.
not okay. And so, when she came out, she ended up being this weird, not the Doctor. Where
Do I need
she
to
would
just watch
like,
it? Maybe I just need to watch it to understand what you're saying. I'm just confused.
okay, so you know the immortal family
This sounds familiar.
that David Tennant fights,
Oh, yeah. Sure.
and he locks the sister in a mirror,
Oh, yeah.
throws the mom into a collapsing star.
Right. Oh,
Fucking
God. Yeah.
yeah.
It's been a while
The
since I've seen it,
fucking
yeah.
female Doctor frees all of them.
I'm sorry, what? Why the fuck would she do
There's-
that? What the
Like
fuck?
that's a whole like part of her story is that she goes and is trying to undo the harm that her previous regenerations have done.
What?
But like the immortal family were bad people.
And also, maybe I'm wrong, but I thought the doctors still remember their previous...
They do.
Lies.
That's the other thing, and why no one like why she got turned on by most of the fan base. Because even the people who didn't care she was a woman really cared about the writing.
Yeah.
And we're really upset when she is actively the antithesis of what made the Doctor the Doctor.
Yeah, because when Christopher Eccleston turned into David Tennant, it's not like he forgot who Rose was.
Right.
Like,
And
what
it's
the
not
fuck?
like fucking the Raggedy Man forgot all the awful shit he had done as David Tennant.
Correct.
But
What
he
the
had
fuck?
to... Like, yeah. So she literally, a good chunk of her story is her undoing, air quotes, the harm that the previous versions of herself had done. And the bullshit reason BBC gave was essentially that she's like, she's the redemption doctor. So we had the mournful doctor, the vengeful doctor, the war doctor, and then now we have the redemption doctor.
Wait, are you missing
So
one?
she's supposed
Sorry,
to
which one's which?
redeem.
Bring
The
it
mournful doctor is Tennant. The war doctor, ironically, is fucking the Scotsman. But he's not the war doctor. He's a war doctor. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
And then the fucking the Raggedy Man is the fucking whatever doctor.
It doesn't,
My brain.
It doesn't matter. Sure. Fine.
Yeah. So yeah, she was supposed to be the remorse or the redemption doctor. So they're like, well, she was an awful or like the doctor's an awful person, so this will fix the doctor by undoing all the awful things he's done.
Okay.
But instead, what you do is, one, you cheapen all the awful things he's done, so any guilt the previous versions have felt... Because that's the thing, it's not like she, like, shows up in her own time and does it. She kind of, like, immediately undoes all of it. So she'll, like, see the previous doctor do the thing, and then when the previous doctor leaves, she'd go and undo it.
Expedition.
So it's like, so then that means that all of those things, not only do they not matter because they kind of didn't happen, because she undid them,
On the trail.
but also any remorse or guilt that the other doctors felt for those things happening is also wasted because they didn't really happen.
Ugh.
You know what I mean?
That's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking...
it's really dumb. And it did not go over well.
No, I would guess not. Because that's fucking
And so,
stupid.
yeah, people were pissed, rightfully so, and then they tried to, so, like, that went over really badly, go figure.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, they tried to salvage her by doing this fucking, like, okay, well, now she's going to go have a new adventure, like a completely new arc that won't have anything to do with that. And everyone's like, okay, cool, at least we can move on from that. And then they put her in a different universe.
But doesn't that break it too then? Because you just said that it's all in the same timey-wimey
Yeah.
yarn ball.
So her TARDIS somehow gets pulled into a completely different universe, which is supposed to be a completely different time, like ball yarn. And this
Okay.
other universe is being deleted.
So it's a waste of
Like
time.
it's actually eating, like it's getting consumed.
Wait, is it kind of like the way that the crack in the wall thing was eating the universe?
Kind of.
Okay.
But, like, instead of compacting all of the universe into one spot,
hmm
it's literally just deleting it.
Oh wow. Okay.
And so the big run with her there, as I understand it, because I didn't finish her series, but I kind of kept up through the community. The big run there was that she effectively is like, oh my god, and then spends 2 seasons trying to save this other universe, and then fixes her TARDIS, and then at the end ends up bailing and leaving this other universe to just die.
She's the worst.
Yeah. So ironically, she ends up going from like the redeeming Doctor to the worst Doctor. And she literally like closes the TARDIS door, she watches this other universe get destroyed, and then opens the door back on fucking London. She's at like the White Coast.
Sure.
Steps out of the TARDIS and then regenerates into David Tennant.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Why?
So David Tennant comes back because Doctor Who was dying.
Oh, just because the studio was like, "Hey, dude, you got to come back."
Yeah, quite literally, she was killing Doctor Who. The writers were using her to kill Doctor Who. It was awful.
Why would the writers write her so badly if she's actually a good actress and all that? Like,
She did a great job. It's not like she acted poorly in the scenes she was in.
no, I mean, like,
They
why
just
did the
really
writers?
wrote her bad.
But why would they do that? Is it just it was a new writing team? Like, what the fuck?
I think they had a completely new writing team because BBC did the dumb thing, and instead of keeping the normal Doctor Who writing team and writing her like any other Doctor, they were like, well, she's a woman, so we need to double down on the fact that she's a woman. So we're going to hire a bunch of people who have never written or watched Doctor Who before and have them write episodes for her and her dialogue and shit.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but the Korn are taking over the world apparently.
Oh, yeah. We're still waiting for them to fight Itza. I think he lost. Or else Itza's fucking main capital would have gone down.
Okay.
So I think Itza beat him.
Okay, good. Because I didn't know because I decided the orcs are not being aggressive because Cathay's coming back in full force with like 5
Oh,
armies.
good shit.
So I'm gonna go kill the dark elves.
Good plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm up to. Because I feel like that's
Fucking-
smart because they're still massing troops. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not great, but they just have basic shit right now, so I think I can do it. I think.
I'm going to move these armies up.
Tuggers.
There's 2 more 20 stacks.
Covering ground. The great outdoors. Leave no one behind. Outdoors.
And that's almost another 20 stack done.
Covering ground.
Fucking motherfuckers. I knew those fuckers were going to be right on my ass. Dropping a hard save.
Get a move on. They
Um,
for now.
Yeah, I'll swap one of them in there.
Advancing.
We'll take him over and we'll hit fucking Chaputo.
Nice.
And I think we'll hit that and then we'll... The Skaven killed, I mean, you saw while we were playing. They killed that last army of mine. I'm upset about it.
But you killed a
They
lot of
fucking
theirs.
ambushed. I did. I fucked them up for it.
You killed like 5,000 troops or more, I think. Maybe 6,000. They had a lot of losses.
That's what they get for fucking with the skinks.
Nice.
What do I need? I need to own entry of 2 provinces and perform 5 rituals. Fuck. Okay. Then let's go. I didn't realize I needed to perform 5 rituals. Oh, you know what? Blessed Pterodon Riders. Fuck yeah.
That sounds cool.
The Blessed units are like their own bonus versions of the Regiment of Renowned. And they have like special gimmicks to them. So yeah, this is a Fire Leche Bolas
General.
for Pterodon Riders.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. And by the way, everything from the fucking pool is free.
General.
Hey, all right, cool.
Yeah. I have 3 Source Warriors sitting in the pool that I can't use
What
because
can't
I'm restricting myself to skinks.
Oh god.
I can use the pterodons because they have skinks riding them.
Sure.
Fucking
Oh, so have you finally seen the sequels yet for Star Wars?
nope.
Will you ever?
It's one of those things that I'm like, I'll work through it whenever I have
It's been years.
the patience for it. See, because here's the thing. I watched Ahsoka.
Oh, okay, cool. What'd
It
you
was
think of
good.
that? Okay,
Wasn't
great.
bad.
I thought
It wasn't incredible,
but
but it wasn't bad.
I thought it was better than the prequels, but still worse than the original trilogy. I kind of put it in between.
But nowhere near as good as the prequels.
You don't think?
No, God no.
Hmm.
Better than the sequels. I think
Everything's
a lot
better
of
than the
people.
sequels.
Everything's better than the sequels.
Rogue One is
almost
the.
everything.
I'll be
Except
honest.
for Acolyte.
You can fight me on this, but I genuinely think that like Rogue One might be the only movie that came out that I think is actually better than like Return of the Jedi, for example.
Rogue One was amazing.
I think Rogue One was actually better. Like
Yeah,
I
Rogue
think,
One was great.
yeah, but everything else is still, I think, worse than the original trilogy.
So, I think original trilogy is still the best. But I think a lot of people misunderstand the prequels.
No, I like the prequels. I just felt like Ahsoka's writing was really strong, and I felt like
It was.
maybe I'm biasing on the writing too much, because admittedly, the love story itself, it was perfect. I mean, compared to what we got in the sequels, holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm PTSD.
I'm not
from the
worried
sequels.
So Ahsoka had fine writing. There was also a bit of some of those actors weren't doing a great job.
Well,
Also, I hate that it focuses around Ezra, but that's a personal.
oh
thing.
wait, no shit, I'm getting the wrong one fucked up. No, sorry, I was thinking about the Mandalorian. Sorry.
Mandalorian's great.
Apologize, sorry. No, not Ahsoka. Fuck, I was thinking of Mandalorian. I think I like better than the prequels. Sorry.
I still like the prequels better, but I
Okay.
understand. Yeah, the Mandalorian's great.
It's just
done
so
a
well
lot
done.
to build the character. I really liked Book of Boba Fett too.
I loved Book of Boba Fett. I don't know why people hated it. I thought it was really good.
Stupid. It's amazing. It's so good.
And Obi-Wan was good
it's
too.
also a shit ton of the extended universe that existed before.
Right.
So it was great to fucking see.
And Obi-Wan was, in my opinion, it was good. Not like superior.
Obi-Wan was fantastic.
Okay. Like I really
liked him
it.
and Leia having a connection. I think that's a good addition. It gives Leia a reason to call out to Obi-Wan
Correct.
instead of him just being some random guy
Right.
that Bale tells her about. It gives her a personal connection to him. It explains why he is kind of doting over her beyond her just being, Anakin's kid.
Right.
And it's sweet because it also makes it a bittersweet moment because that moment where Luke is freaking out, it makes Leia better. Because Leia also watches Ben Kenobi die. And now she has a connection to Ben. So she just watched her old friend die to save her. And so it makes sense that she is kind of telling them, like, no, we need to fucking go, because where Luke is kind of crying about it because he's like, no, this old guy who is my friend. Leia is like, he just sacrificed himself. We need to not make that worth nothing.
Right. I agree
Hold
with
on,
that.
I'm getting knocks at the door.
No worries.
Huntsman General. Huntsman General.
I'll just save my money, I think, for that. We're definitely going to lay siege, like, immediately.
Every last beast. Huntsman General. Forward. Not possible. Huntsman General. Move out. Marcus.
And then if we can actually get a field battle out of this, that'd be cool. Let's declare war. Yeah, this will be way better, because then the Jade... oh, yeah, thanks for joining our stream, by the way. Loved it. Let's see. We'll have him... We'll have force him to join our war for us.
Sorry, neighborhood kids.
All good.
But yeah, no, fucking. Oh, my back. So it's one of those things where like, it gives Leia and Kenobi so much more intimacy as like friends, and like that's almost like a godparent for her. And so it also makes sense that like, as we see, Leia is this hardened general. She's been doing, fucking secretive shit for the rebellion for a long time.
Right.
And it's also why she, like, it explains her hatred towards Vader even more.
Mm-hmm.
But also why she encourages Luke when he wants to go become a Jedi.
Yeah, no, I really liked the Obi-Wan one. I thought it was really good. The only problem I had with it was that the bad guy was shit. The
Vader?
No, the Inquisitor people.
Oh, no, they were fine.
I didn't like them. I'm sorry. I thought they were bad. Easy to beat, and like, I don't know. Obviously, Vader was fantastic.
They're not Sith.
Sure.
That's the whole point. You have to remember, so, in the original extended universe, right, we had acolytes.
Okay.
We didn't have Inquisitors, but we had acolytes. And in the original extended universe, the acolytes were these fucking... Essentially, Palpatine went around because he steals the holocron that has all the like children that will be born Force sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a hold of that holocron, and then he fucking has the Empire go and kidnap all the kids that will be Force sensitive.
Oh, okay.
And then he takes all those kids, and he fucking puts them into these fucking temples that are like filled with Sith artifacts and stuff to corrupt them all to the dark side, and they're also like mind controlled through like indoctrination and stuff to turn them into his personal like Force using secret agents.
Oh, okay.
And then what he would do is in the extended universe, he used the acolytes to kind of like clairvoyance to get visions of what the rebellion was doing or what his political rivals were doing, and kind of that's how he puppeted everything. Is because he had these Force users that were just fully loyal and dedicated to him that he could just use at any time.
Oh, okay.
And in the original extended universe, we see Luke clash with them a bunch after Palpatine dies the first time and he comes back. Because the Palpatine starts using them a lot more. Because obviously Luke starts making the Jedi.
Oh, sure. As he should have. Oh, God, the sequels. Oh, fuck.
So, when Palpatine starts using the Acolytes don't really use lightsabers that much. Because they're Force-focused. And they're not even Sith. They're just kind of demented, Force-sensitive children. That are now, like, they've been, their whole lives have been with Palpatine molding them into kind of feral, dark side creatures.
Hmm.
And so, in the extended universe, Palpatine would use them as kind of like feral Force attack dogs. So whenever Luke would show up or another Jedi would show up at a location that Palpatine really wanted to keep, there would be a point where like a Moff would like hit a button and a blast door would come down, and then another door would open and one of these fucking acolytes would come out, and they'd just immediately be like, fucking Force lightning, and fucking like, like fucking throwing Force pushes and ripping shit off the walls with the Force, like just full telekinetic assault.
Nice. Because
they were just ravenous. And you had like Kyle Katarn would fight him and kill him, and then you had like, fucking Dash Rendar, who wasn't a Jedi, kept fucking encountering them because he was really unlucky.
Oh, damn.
And so every time he'd run into one, he figured out that because they're so Force-focused, he stole a Jedi holocron that had, it was like imbued with fucking, I think it was like the part of the spirit of fucking Exar Kun. And so every time he'd run into an acolyte, he'd fucking pull out the holocron because the amount of Force energy from the holocron would freak them the fuck out.
Nice.
And then he'd shoot him.
Oh, cool.
So he'd use it almost like a flashbang, but with the
sweet.
Force. Because he can't use the Force, so he's like, ha-ha! And they're like, ah! And then he shoots him. He was great. I love Dash.
That's cool.
But yeah, so like, that was our extended universe.
Sure.
So when Disney took over, one of the things that Disney did with Rebels was because they wanted to introduce a bunch of shit in Rebels, and they did. They got away with introducing a bunch of bullshit in Rebels.
Bullshit like good things or bad things?
Bad things.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Rebels, to be honest. I'm not familiar with.
So unfortunately, Rebels, so Dave Filoni was part of Rebels, but he wasn't the lead guy on it.
Because didn't Dave Filoni make Clone Wars really good?
Yeah, he's also the guy that made The Mandalorian.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So he knows
And Rogue One.
Oh, and he animated Rogue One? Oh, fuck that.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's the guy.
Okay, cool, sweet. So,
He's like, he's a giant Star Wars nerd.
perfect.
So
Like
he's
from like
the
Legends,
perfect
from
guy.
like from like the before the book, like books.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's literally the only reason like Thrawn exists in the current canon,
Thank God, though.
because he got Thrawn into Rebels. So he wasn't the lead on Rebels, but he did work on Rebels. So he tried his best to get things that were important into Rebels. He's the reason we got like the Interdictor ship got recannoned, Thrawn got recannoned, a bunch of shit like that.
Cool.
But there was a lot of shit that Disney put in, like the Inquisitors, because Disney was like, hey, we want to sell a line of toys that are like Darth Vader, but they're not Darth Vader, but they need to have their own lightsabers and their own special lightsaber toy that we can sell.
Oh.
So they made the spinning wheel lightsaber.
But that's not how lightsabers work. They can't lift you. Right?
Oh, no. It doesn't work that way, and it makes no sense. Even in Star Wars, like, I can literally give you the scientific explanation for most things in Star Wars. Because, like, something else that a lot of people don't realize, did you know that Star Wars' space isn't a full vacuum?
I didn't know that. Wait, hold on. I thought that Star Wars, obviously, is in our universe, because it's a long time ago. That's like the very first line ever.
It's in a different galaxy far, far away.
Correct. I know
A
we'll
long
never
time
encounter
ago
it,
in a
but-
galaxy far, far away. But their space isn't a full, like vacuum. So whether or not this means that there's an atmosphere around their galaxy...
Mhm.
But notice something about most ships, right? What is something that is missing from almost every capital ship or frigate in Star Wars? Or any ship design, really.
Oh,
in Star Wars?
the spinning thing that simulates gravity.
A gyroscope, yeah?
Yeah.
But what else?
Oh, I mean, that was the thing that came to mind.
Think on the outside of the ships. What's missing?
Well, they have engines. They have like you compared it to
They
real
have
life
engines,
ships, right?
but what kind of engines do they have?
Well, they have. Well, I don't know what kind of fuel they use in Star Wars. Whatever made up
No. What kind of engines do they have?
propulsion.
They have back engines.
Yeah, sure, of course.
There's no up or down.
Well, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, how the fuck are they turning?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Because in our space where there's a vacuum, if you pushed forward, what would happen?
The engines
You just
would all
keep
fire,
going forward.
or whatever direction they're facing. Yeah.
Right, but in Star Wars, because it's not a full vacuum, they can creep forward and eventually slow to a stop.
Wait, but they don't
If they
have
want
back
to go
engines.
down, they tilt the front of the ship down and push forward.
Wait, but they don't
It's
have.
more like a submarine than an actual fucking ship.
Wait, how the? Oh, is that like a failure on George Lucas's part, or?
No, it's because Star Wars' space is it's not a vacuum.
It's just
It
not.
acts more like an ocean.
Huh.
Because George wanted the spaceships to fight like ships.
Like the World War II ship. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, like a boat.
I remember that. Yeah, because they're based on, like, Empire's based on Nazi. Yeah, sure.
Right, so you get, like, where ships do broadsides. Because why would you ever broadside someone in a normal space battle? You wouldn't. You'd come from directly above them.
You come from whatever direction their guns aren't.
Or
on.
below. Yeah,
Yeah.
you would just hit them.
You would just avoid
But
it.
if you're sailing, essentially
Right.
in a space ocean...
Oh, that's why blockades work.
Uh-huh!
Because honestly, that's one thing I never understood. Like, how the fuck was, even in episode 1, like, how are they blockading the whole planet? You couldn't just go to another part of the planet. But, like, I did learn that, like, hyperspace lanes exist, so, like, you can, like, stand in front of, like, where a hyperspace lane dumps out. So, like,
Right.
that's how you do it, right?
And a hyperspace lane is like what?
Like a stream.
A current
Yeah.
in the ocean.
Yeah, like a river, yeah.
It makes you go faster.
Right. Because in Star Wars, it's not literally like you can go from any point to any point because there's a bunch of dark energy or something that like is bad.
You
like,
can, but
like-
you have
like
to
the
know the
Warhammer
exact
universe.
coordinates, and you have to like, because hyperspace is technically a different like dimension jump. So you go into like a pocket dimension,
Oh, really?
But the problem is that you have to know the exact coordinates of where you're going. It's why the fucking, whatever the fuck that movie is, the second movie in the sequel trilogy, that fucking scene with
The
it
Last
crashing
Jedi?
through the ship.
Yeah.
It's why that doesn't work. Because
Right.
you leave physical space when you're in hyperspace.
At the ready.
Correct. Well, that's why I got mad for lots of reasons in that movie. But yes, that
Right.
was one reason I was upset.
You're gonna want to move those chariots. They're getting murdered by those fucking,
Our calls.
yeah.
Yeah, I caught that. Fighting these armies, I mean, it's 3 armies versus 3 armies, but it's been a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah?
Dark Elves are no joke.
No, and they do range and melee really well, because a lot of their range are also melee.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Yeah, Dark Shards are a pain in the ass. They don't have a... Dark Elves need a fucking DLC, by the way. That's who the fuck needs a DLC, is the goddamn Dark Elves. I know they've had a bunch of DLCs, but if you look at their roster, it doesn't look like it.
Is it really tiny?
It's a really small roster. And it upsets me greatly. And I don't know if it's just because GW didn't have like
Models.
a bunch of models to work off of, but God, give me more Dark Elf units, please.
They could make shit up. I mean, they don't have to only do it based on
Please,
models.
something.
Like, it's GW, it's your product.
Fuck.
They make the models. They can decide.
Right. Just come up with something.
Yeah.
If it goes over well in the community, you can sell it as a model.
Well, you know what they like to do is they like to make the models first and then...
I know, but fuck me.
Because they're greedy fuckers and they only want things that you could buy in real life. I think their business model is stupid.
Huh?
GW's business model is so fucking stupid.
It is.
I don't know how they're still in business. Doesn't make any fucking sense.
You gotta move those fucking... You're gonna lose the war wagons.
Oh shit, am I?
Pull them all the way out. Because they're about to die. One more volley and they're bubbernucked.
Got it. Heading out. Don't go that way. I told
Maybe
you.
not towards the archers that are shooting at you.
Run, fuckers.
It might be too late.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
No! Run! 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 I did quick! Bump up the thingy!
God damn.
Woo! Whew, okay. Okay, that was close.
I was like, please don't lose your one fucking advanced unit. Oh, you did! You lost the halberds!
I lost the halberds, yeah. They're gone.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's disappointing.
But yeah, no, so like...
Dark Elves are tough.
So, the Inquisitors, right? The problem is, so they got introduced, and the way Disney wanted to do them was Disney wanted 1,000 of them.
Oh. Wait.
So from what I've heard, Disney wanted literally for them to be like essentially the Jedi, but for the Empire. Where like every battalion of stormtroopers would be assigned an Inquisitor.
I mean, what was the Remnants like? Did they have anything like that? I mean...
No, so you had Reborn,
Okay.
but the Reborn were their own like super cult.
Okay.
Because they find these fucking kyber crystals on Korriban.
Sure.
That when doing an old Sith ritual, you literally impart the Force into a non-Force sensitive being.
Oh. That's kind of
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
It is, and it's terrifying. Because not only is it like, giving power to people who literally are destined not to have it, but you are actively working against the will of the Force.
Oh,
And
wow.
so the Reborn were like a problem because they're a fanatical cult, but they're not really like... They work with the Imperial Remnant, but they're not loyal to the Emperor.
Sure.
They kind of had their own gimmick of they just believed that they would become a new version of the Empire. But like they weren't Sith, they weren't Jedi. They were the Reborn. They're just kind of their own weird thing.
Okay.
Which is fine. Like I didn't mind them. They were extended universe. The problem is the Inquisitors. So the Inquisitors got fucking added, and Disney wanted just hundreds of them, or 1,000, right? Because they wanted enough that every single time you ran into stormtroopers, there was also going to be an Inquisitor.
I mean,
Which
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't like it. And Dave Filoni knew the fucking fan base wouldn't like it. Because it kind of does one thing really quickly, and it cheapens both the Jedi and the Sith.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's my main thing, is why I was like, I feel like then it's just not special. Because the whole thing about Sith is that the reason why they're a threat is because there's so few of them. Because it's like when you see
Right,
one,
'cause of
you
the
know
rule of
it's
two.
fucking like on like. But if there's like a ton of them, then that's not that big of a deal.
Well, and even the Jedi, the big gimmick with the Jedi being the fact that, like, they were the peacekeepers. So then making the Sith, or these Inquisitors, become, like, anti-peacekeepers, it doesn't really work with what Palpatine was setting up, or, like, politically. Because this whole thing was he got like, the Jedi attempted to assassinate him.
Huntsman General.
Sure.
It'd be really weird for him to then create his own version of the Jedi.
Equipment check.
You know,
yeah.
like from a public relations kind of thing. Oh, that guy that we voted into permanent chancellorship? The guy who became our first ever emperor? Because that's the other thing people forget. Most people supported the Empire.
Only the
I know that.
dedicated.
Yeah.
So, like, it'd be really weird for the common Imperial citizen to be like, oh yeah, did you hear the Empire's making his own version of the Jedi? Those people who were an extremist group that tried to kill him?
Superb
Right.
huntsmanship, men.
That'd be weird.
Fucking stupid.
So, which is why, like, in the original, the Acolytes weren't known to the Empire. And even when they would show up, like when Palpatine would send them during the fucking Remnant War,
Mhm.
and the Second Galactic Civil War, he would send them with Moffs, where he would call them off and be like, this guy is my agent. And he wouldn't tell them that he was like a Sith or a Force user. He'd just go, he's my agent,
Mm.
unleash him on the enemy.
Is that kind of like why even in A New Hope, like the original, remember they're having the discussion and they're talking about how like they don't believe like in the Force and stuff, and they were able
Right.
to like disrespectfully talk to Vader before he just choked one of them.
Right, because most people they either don't believe it or because they think it's fucking 20-year-old propaganda.
Sure.
Because you have to remember, for most of them, right, if they grew up in the Republic, like most of the Moffs that are at that table are pretty young.
They
Right?
look like they're in their 30s. Yeah.
Right, which means they were, what, 10?
The fuck is it? Oh, it's you.
Right, during the Republic?
Yeah. Well, if they're in their 30s, yeah, they'd be 10. Because Luke is so Luke is 23 in A New
Right.
Hope, right? 'Cause
And
that's-
Episode 3 ends with his birth.
Right. No, I know. So there's a 23-year gap between BBY. So it's like technically 23 BBY is the year of the fall of the Jedi, right?
The Fall of the Jedi?
Or like the Order 66 shit. That the end of Episode 3. That's 23 BBY.
Oh, yeah.
Years before the Battle
20.
of Yavin. Oh, is it 20 BBY?
Yeah, because Luke's younger than
Oh.
fucking Han.
Oh, is Luke 20 in A New Hope?
Yeah, Luke's 20 and Han is just 30.
Okay, sure.
Or no, Han
Wait,
is
no.
32.
Oh God, wait. There's a 12-year age gap between him and Leia.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. You want to know a crazy thing?
Sure.
Do you want to know why Han fucking doesn't like why he doesn't like Ben? And why he encourages him not to listen to him?
I don't know.
Because Han would have been 10 during the fucking Republic, which means, like those Moffs, you know what fucking Han would have seen when he was 10 years old?
Because he was on what planet was he from? Corellia.
Uh-huh.
Well, Corellia was controlled by the Empire at that point, right?
The Republic.
Or the Republic. Sorry.
So I want you to think about this from the perspective of those Moffs and from Han Solo, right?
Mhm.
You're 10. Okay, so think back to when you were 10, right?
He was a dumbass. but yeah, sure.
Well, not just that, but like
Very easily influenced.
Palpatine
Sure.
had been Chancellor for
Your entire life.
6 years?
Is it?
So
6 years
essentially
between
your
episode 1 and
entire-
episode 3? No, it's more than that.
Or it's more than that, yeah.
Because he gets emergency powers in episode 1. Because Binks
yeah,
fucking does that
to
for
fix the previous Chancellor's fucking shit so that they can go help Naboo.
Yeah, because Chancellor Valorum didn't believe in the threat. Yeah.
Right. So
And Anakin
this guy has been
grew-
Chancellor as long as you've been essentially alive.
Right, because Anakin was 9 in Episode 1. And
Right.
I forgot how old he was when
And he's 18 and 2.
he is. Oh, okay.
So it's 9 years of him being Chancellor.
Right.
And then it's another, I think,
How long? Now,
5 years. Because I think he's 25 in Episode 3.
cool. Okay. Wow, the Clone Wars only lasted 5 years?
Yeah.
Pretty short.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
yeah. The scale of it was the biggest thing.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be the biggest intergalactic war in Star Wars history, right?
No. No, the Great Hyperspace War was huge. The Mandalorian War was huge. The Jedi Civil War was huge.
There was a Jedi Civil War?
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever told me about that.
I bet you I have, and you just don't remember it being called that.
Maybe, what does it go by otherwise?
It's the Old Republic.
Oh. That was a Civil War?
The war between Revan and Malik.
Oh,
leave
right. But I think
after the
you framed it as if they were the Sith, though. Like, that they weren't the Jedi anymore.
They are Sith.
Oh, there's
But
no
the
Civil
galaxy
War.
refers to it. But the galaxy refers to it as the Jedi Civil War, because the average person couldn't tell the difference between Revan Sith and the Jedi.
Were they not using red lightsabers or something?
They were, but Sith weren't like, they didn't act like that. So you have to remember, Revan Sith weren't like the Sith of Malgus or the Sith of Palpatine. Revan Sith were Jedi. They were Jedi who fought to protect the Republic during the Mandalorian War,
Oh, okay.
that left to go finish the Mandalorian War. And then they came back, and suddenly we're not on the same team.
Right. Yeah, I remember the story now. Okay, gotcha.
So even them being called Sith, it's like, yeah, sure, you call yourself a Sith. I don't know what the fuck that means, because last time I saw you, you were a Jedi.
Sure. But
So,
anyway,
yeah.
so Han. Okay, so Han.
So
would have
okay,
grown
so
up
Han
with
is, yeah, he's grown up with Chancellor Palpatine, right?
right.
Not only that, Chancellor Palpatine is loved in the Republic.
Does he go by the Emperor by that point though?
He's Chancellor.
He's still the Chancellor. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm talking during episode like 3.
4. Oh, 3. Sorry.
No. We're all the way back to Han as a child.
Okay, yeah. So we're in episode 3. Okay.
Okay.
he's
So
still
Han
Chancellor,
as a
yeah.
child has grown up with Chancellor Palpatine. Chancellor Palpatine, the guy who's fixing the economy. Chancellor Palpatine, the guy who is fucking, been leading us in this fucking massive war against the goddamn fucking droids and those bastard separatists for your entire life.
Sure.
And your parents love him. The common man loves him. The rich people love him. Everyone loves him.
Yeah, he's fully indoctrinated. Yes.
Well, he was a good chancellor.
I know.
So, like, he's a good leader.
No,
Everyone likes him.
I mean, I agree. The Empire was right. Duh. I mean,
So not only does he love Palpatine, because even if he doesn't like care about Palpatine, he knows of Palpatine, and he knows Palpatine's a good guy, right?
Sure.
Now imagine that at 10 years old, the fucking Chancellor gets on TV, gets on the HoloNet, and tells you that the Jedi Peacekeepers just tried to kill him.
Okay, yeah. So he would definitely not trust the Jedi at all.
Right, they just attempted a galactic coup.
Oh, fuck.
They just went up against the most liked guy to ever rule the galaxy, and right as we're about to finish the Clone Wars, they try to kill him?
Oh, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
from Han's perspective, yeah, that would look awful.
From Han's perspective, everything Palpatine says about the Jedi is true. The Jedi are traitors.
Right.
They're fucking evil space wizards.
Yeah.
So when Han gets paid by this old guy
Dude, you gotta spread your
to
shit
give
out.
them a ride to Alderaan, and then all of a sudden he pulls out a lightsaber and he starts fucking telling Luke to fucking do all this space magic.
Right.
Han is like, kid, there's nothing better than a blaster at your side.
Right.
Because Han is trying to give this kid he knows nothing about some advice like, dude, that's a crazy old space cultist.
Right. It'd be like if a Scientologist tried to tell me he knows what's up.
Right. Or like you were giving a ride to a kid on a field trip.
Right.
And the kid's fucking old guy that's with him, that's not even his parent, just some old guy, is trying to convince him that Scientology's a great idea.
Oh, man.
You're gonna be like, hey, I wouldn't be so sure about listening to him.
Yeah. I don't think I'd be that subtle either, actually, in hindsight. I think Sahan was a bit subtle.
Like, Han's actually playing it pretty diplomatic.
Right.
And it's mainly because Han needs the money.
Correct. Well, yeah, and you don't want to piss off the space wizard who can insta-kill you.
Right, well, and Han's a quick shot.
I know, yeah, of course.
So, like, for Han, because that's the other thing, Han lived on Corellia. Corellia wasn't really in the war. Like, it was always a target, but it never really saw action.
Correct, because they make most of the spaceships. They're a factory
Right.
planet, right?
So you'd kind of just isolate yourself if you fucked over Corellia.
Right.
So, now mind you, Han was already a smuggler when he was a child.
I know. Well, I watched
Han was a career... Solo sucks, and it's not canon.
You
I
hate
don't
it.
care what Disney says, it doesn't make any sense.
I hate it
brings
too,
more plot
but-
holes than everything else.
Yeah, like his name, Jesus Christ.
His name is just Han Solo! That's his fucking birth name! There didn't need to be a goddamn name to it!
Yeah, I hate it too.
It literally creates more plot holes
I know.
in the entire... It's stupid. So no, it's not canon.
Okay.
I maintain if you create plot holes for the series, you're not canon.
So then you definitely should not watch the sequels then, maybe.
Oh, the sequels are all non-canon.
Oh, do we have to go?
No one can convince me otherwise.
I didn't get called or anything. Oh, I'm going to watch the movie now, apparently.
Oh,
you
is it
can
that
save.
time?
I guess so. I didn't even realize.
Alright, I'll finish the battle and then I'll save.
Okay, cool.
I might lose.
You're going to lose this. I told you to spread out. You didn't listen.
You know, I was focused on ranting.
No, I know, but that's why I tried to... Because you were in a ball, and then they hit you with 2 warp lightnings. I was like, oh shit, well that's over, I guess.
That's fine. I noticed at the beginning of the turn that I fucking moved my army away because I didn't see the 2 Skaven armies. So I tried to pull one back really quickly.
Sure.
But I didn't make it in time, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I'll just
Yeah, just
fucking...
save.
Well, I can't save now. I'm going to finish the fight.
For sure. Anyway, thank you all for watching and everyone watching the stream. As always, guys, I'm Elwirfy. I'll definitely see you guys next time. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.
Alright, I'll finish the fight and then I'll save.